Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? We have some football here on a Sunday here. We're talking USC, LSU. Does it get any better than that? Two teams that's coming into this one, and I'm expecting a lot of offense here today. We like offense, right? Absolutely. So, man, this one right here, bring the fireworks. Bring the fireworks. We got Lewis here. He says, let's go. He says, LSU need over 62 for this one. And I think we're going to get it. I know these two quarterbacks here obviously taking over for these two teams here, but you think about this matchup here. You know they're going to come out passing. You know they've got talented receivers. They've got great quarterbacks that I expect to have great seasons this upcoming year here. And defense, question marks. How great are these defenses? Last year we saw LSU. I mean, they has a lot of question marks last year. USC, a lot to improve upon last year. But I tell you what, two teams that are ranked in the top 25 for this one here. So we'll see how this transpires here. But obviously, it's a great way to start off the season. I mean, you think about USC starting off the season currently ranked right now number 23. That means they barely made the top 25. But you get a win on the road here at Death Valley at number 13 LSU. That changes your season. That changes life for a program like this. This could completely install the confidence that you need to start off in your new journey for the Big Ten here. Meanwhile, for LSU, we always know every time I think about LSU, I think about a team that I know, like, hey, at some point, LSU is going to get hot. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're always going to find a way to get hot here. So if they can start this off with a top 25 win here, that's only going to bode well for them and a lot of confidence as well. Lewis says, need to stay hot and get that fire going. He's already 3-0, trying to make it 4-0 here. I believe in you, Lewis. This is it. This is it. We don't play about the regular season. We got to change our philosophy for the preseason, but we don't play about the regular season here. It's going to go over in this one. Bring out the fireworks indeed. Oh, man, JV's fired up for this one. Be sure to go ahead and press that like button if you haven't done so already. Let's go ahead and get that algorithm showing for YouTube so that way they can go ahead and just show JB Nation all across the globe here. But JB is already fired up for here. He's rested after yesterday's 3 streams and stuff like that, which took a lot out of your boy. I'm not even lying. But today I feel a lot more energized. We got SM in the chat. SM says, fight on. He wants to see some offensive firework in this one as well. I think we all want to see a little bit of offense going in this one, and that's exactly what we're signing up for here today. I want to see both of these young quarterbacks go after it and see who's going to ultimately win this one, because it could very well come down to who has the football last. It could be that kind of game here. Everything matters. The 4th and 2s, the 4th and 1s, when you choose to go for the field goal versus going for it, all those little things are going to add up. Coming away with a touchdown in the red zone as opposed to coming away with a field goal. Man, let's see. SM says, what's good, JB? You said USC winning it today. So Lewis has LSU, SM has USC and stuff like that. Man, I'll tell you what. I want to see a great game. That's a win for me. If the final score is 39-38, JB's excited. If we get overtime tonight, JB's ecstatic and stuff like that. So either way for JB, I don't really have a horse in this race. But if you told JB he had to pick a side, JB is rooting for USC, and it's because I went to the University of Florida. And so if there's one school that I do enjoy watching them slip up every once in a while, it is LSU. But LSU is a fun team to watch, but my rival attended LSU, so therefore I would have to side with USC in that one. Lewis says JB sounds better than yesterday in the fourth quarter of the Notre Dame game. And so, yes, Lewis, it's like I found the fountain of youth all over again. JB is ready to go for this one. And just like JB's fired up, I know these teams are fired up. And so, shout out to Lady. How are you doing? Laney says, hey, JB and LSU. Okay, I am doing well. As you can tell, JB's got a lot more energy today. I mean, 3 streams will do it to you. I got to talk to Rhino and ask him what's his secret to getting through all those streams in a day and keeping the same energy. But yes, your boy JB is ready in this one, and we're expecting a lot of points. The over-under line is at 62, so that tells you right there what we're in store for. We're expecting a lot of points in this one. And these quarterbacks, if you don't know who they are before the game, you will certainly know who they are by the time the game is done. And so I'm expecting that. And I'll be interested to see, how the running backs look in this one as well. I mean, hey, these two teams, they're going to bring the offense in this one. And what defense can come out here and make the plays, make the stops, even if you're giving up some points, can you get key turnovers? When you have an opportunity, you got to come away with the turnovers. Being disciplined. Penalties will always destroy you. And JB will say that time and time and time again. Who's going to come out disciplined here for these two teams? It's the opening game for both of them. So, will they get those nerves out? USC on the road, going down to Death Valley. This is not an easy place to play at by any means. And so a young team got to come in here and make it happen. Let's see. Lewis says the over under jumped to 67. It jumped to 67. Oh my goodness. You know what? You're right. It opened at 62, but right now it's currently at 67. So that's a lot of points, Lewis. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of points. That means everybody was hammering the over. So man, that's a lot of points right there, Lewis. If we get that kind of points there, then look out. If that's the kind of game that'll make JB lose his voice and stuff like that, that kind of a game where there's that many touchdowns and stuff like that. So JB is fired up here. This could possibly be the best game of the week when it's all said and done. So I'm looking forward to it. But again, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button if you haven't done so already, because this one is going to be a thriller. I already know it. You like points, you like quarterback play, you like a team with a lot of receivers that can get that yak. There's going to be some big plays. It's going to have it all. So JB is fired up and ready for the kickoff here any moment to get us started in this one. And but yeah, as Lewis said, sounding better and feeling better than I did against that Notre Dame one, because three in a row, that's a lot. That is a lot right there. So pretty sure that means next week it's probably going to be two. But I tell you guys what, while we are waiting, I did reach out to Endazo about connecting with him, and I may end up having him join me and Old Man on Friday. So Endazo may be a guest. We're still just confirming a couple of things and stuff like that, but I told him to give me till about Tuesday to confirm a time. But yeah, we're going to be setting something up so that way we can have our very own Endazo, come through and really talk to us about that Michigan Texas matchup, where Michigan's at right now, because you guys know JB's a Buckeye fan, so I can't really talk to Michigan like that, but he certainly, as a Michigan fan, he can talk about them. He can talk about the Vikings and stuff like that. I'll let him tell us about his channel, all that great stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to finally connect with my guy in the Zoe and just have him on the channel. So that's something that we're going to be working out. So expect JB to make a post about that probably sometime before we reach Wednesday and stuff like that. I'll make that post in the community and stuff. So let's see. Lewis says feeling good about 62. And so, oh yeah, I like 62 better than 67 if we're talking about taking the over. Now, if we're taking the under, then I'll take the 67. And so RC says, JB, it's a ABC strike, but you found the game. I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found it. How are you doing? How are you doing? Absolutely. And so, yes, just getting ready for this game to get started here shortly. And man, the stars are coming out tonight. They are coming out tonight. Brian Kelly trying to lead his squad. When he took over LSU, he came with aspirations that he wanted to make this team a true contender and stuff like that. He had successes at Notre Dame, obviously prior to joining LSU, but LSU allows him that ability to recruit the kind of players that he really wanted to go after. RC says, JB, I set the new channel up late early last night. Okay. Or early this morning, late last night. All right, yeah, I gotta what's the name of the new channel? Let me go ahead and subscribe to that. We got some time now, so let me go ahead and check out the new channel. Thanks for giving me the heads up. All right, SM says, JB, I have a question. What does USC need to do to win this game? SM, that's a fantastic question. And so I'll answer it in two folds, SM. The first part is like offensively, I expect that they're going to put up points. They have, receivers and stuff. So offensively, go out there and be true to your identity and stuff like that. Offensive line, give the quarterback time. If the offensive line gives him time, he'll do great. But what needs to happen for USC, they have to be disruptive when it comes to applying pressure on the quarterback for LSU. Do not give this kid time. You give him time, it is going to be a game in which they're going to score 35 plus and stuff like that. So ideally, defensively here, make life easier for your secondary. Go ahead and create pressure. So if USC is going to win this game, they're going to have to generate enough pressure to offset LSU's offense and make it a little bit harder to where it's like third and long, stuff like that. So that's what they got to do. But my guy, JJ Production, what's good with you? He says, yo, JB, what is up? And so, hey, your boy JB, excited about this one right here. JB's feeling good and also happy, no work tomorrow. So I am doing great. How about yourself? How about yourself? RC says JB is a football channel, and I'm covering Notre Dame fighting Irish and the Chicago Bears. So an interesting combination there. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. All right, I won't tell Braden. I won't tell Braden that you're covering the Chicago Bears and stuff like that. But absolutely. And so okay, but yeah, what's the name of it? He said those two predominantly, and so gotcha. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you drop that one, I'll go ahead and put that one up there on the. I'll put it on the screen here, so anybody else that wants to go ahead and check out your channel will have that ability to. Matter of fact, you are a mod, so you should be able to drop a link to your channel if you want to drop that in the post. In the post real quick for us. That'll be great. That will be great. All right, so any minute here, getting ready to get this one started here. But man, both defenses, they have to find a way to generate pressure and stuff like that and make life as difficult as possible because both of these quarterbacks, they have talent. These receiving cores, great receiving cores. They have brilliant offensive minds in terms of offensive coordinators here. So who can make the most stops in this one when it matters most? Who can be clutch? Oh man, this is great stuff. RC says, JB, there's no content yet. You're working on it vigorously. And so gotcha. Okay, okay. So yeah, we'll circle back around this probably towards, whenever you feel like you got enough content up there. That's why JB got ahead of himself on that one. Absolutely. And kickoff should be real soon in this one. Two teams ranked in the top 25 here. A good old fashioned Big Ten SEC matchup. And for USC to get back to prominence, these are the kind of games they got to win. These are the kind of matchups in which they have to be able to take advantage of. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready here for this one to get started. All right, I'm like, is JB behind or something? Or yeah, JB feels like he is real behind right now. So let me see if I can find a way to get caught up here because I feel like the game is on and it's just not on for me right now. All right, so getting ready here for the kickoff. Let's see. Lewis says bear down. RC says you're ahead of you. And yeah, I feel like I'm way behind because I see the time up here is already kicked off, but yeah, I'm way behind right now. That is not fair at all. JB's not liking this. Yeah, JB's not liking this at all. Hopefully, I'm not the only one that's this far behind. Maybe I can get it quicker on my tablet. Let's see. Because this is like really far behind. All right, but on JB's end, they're just lining up right now for the kickoff. And I'm going to see if I can, if my tablet will show it quicker for me. All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. All right, and kickoff now on the way. Caught it from his own 6. All right, tripped up at about the 24-yard line, and that is where the offense will take over. LSU with the football here first. Let's see, RC says already on second down here. So, yeah, your boy JB got to catch up here because I gotta find it on a different thing. Lewis says LSU's about to score, man. This is wild that they have your boy this far behind here. JB's trying to sign in on another thing here so that I can at least not be so far behind. So give JB 1 minute here to see if I can find it more caught up here. This is wild. All right, so yeah, my tablet is way ahead of my laptop here. Okay, so all right, so JB's caught back up here. Lewis says LSU's about to score here, so I'm just going to use my tablet here and just wing it this way. So all right, so it looks like they're facing a 4th and 2 right now from the 40-yard line of USC. Does that sound about right, guys? Did JB caught up here? All right, going for it, throws it, got the first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. Picked up about 3 yards there on that pass. Yeah, JB had to switch over to the good old tablet here. Let's see, Parlay here. He says both the starting quarterbacks haven't played much, but they both started and won their bowl games last year. And so, yeah, absolutely. All right, so right now at about the 36-yard line of USC, LSU takes a snap, looking, throws this one, caught by the receiver there, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy of that first down marker, and that is Lacey with the reception there for the LSU Tigers. So right now they are throwing this ball here, and it's exactly what I anticipated here. That's why I said if USC is going to find a way to win this one, it's going to have to start with that pass rush. They've got to be able to generate pressure and at least make life a little bit more difficult. Look at that. That was easy, picture perfect right there. He's standing comfortably in the pocket. All right, 2nd and 2. 4 receivers, 1 back, shotgun formation. You can't do that, son. You can't do that. I saw the football move on that one. That's wild. That's insane. That's insane. So that's going to back the offense up 5 yards there. So still 2nd down. And let's see. Joe says, "Hi, Josh. Let's go LSU." So he's going for LSU. Okay. And right now, LSU, they are driving despite it being an opening drive right now. They are driving, but that penalty is going to make it 2nd and 7 here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Shotgun formation, trips bottom of the screen here. 1 receiver at the top. They're looking to the sideline here for the play. They got about 8 seconds right now here on the play clock. USC got to do better with coverage right now. 3 seconds. They snap it, fake it to the back. Pressure's coming. They pick it all up. Caught there by the tight end, keeps his balance and takes it all the way to the 20-yard line. And LSU right now on a mission to find that end zone. RC says, "What time do you have on the game clock?" And so as soon as they're finished with this commercial here, I mean, the replay here, I'll be able to tell you how much time they got in the game clock here and see. But I'm definitely way ahead than I am on the other one because the other one is so far behind. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like they're just now showing 4-2. I got to close that one. I'll try at halftime and see if they get caught up. But right now, literally holding the tablet on my hand here. So, all right. Get it to the back. Oh, look at that. The back. Fighting to the 10, to the 9-yard line. That's a first down with 9 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of LSU in the opening drive. Right now, they are sniffing the end zone. 1st and goal. Can they get in? Can they get in? SM says scripted drive is all good. USC will bounce back. I expect a back and forth in this one. I really do, SM. But hey, this is what makes games exciting when we see this kind of scoring. SM says he hopes so. He hopes so. All right, but right now it's all about coming away with a touchdown in a game like this. Shifts the formation, multiple tight ends on the play, 1 back behind him, snaps it, gives it to the back, and the back. Oh man, he's getting stopped on that one. So the defense says, we're not going to let you just keep running it like that. They stop him. 9:05 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Can LSU start this one off with a touchdown and get the fireworks started early in this one? Or will USC defense bend but don't break? If you're USC, it would be huge to come away with a stop. And so Go Dogs is in the building. What's good with you? He says, how about them dogs? He says, sick 'em dogs. How are you doing? And we saw them dogs go to work yesterday. But his current drive, 10 plays, 68 yards, 6 minutes and 23 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock. Quarterback snapped the ball, looking, throws it up there in the end zone. He's got 1 foot in. Is it? Oh, the referee says no. Referee says no. Referee says no. Show JB a replay on that one. All you need is 1 foot in college. All you need is 1 foot. Go Dog says he's good. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. JB is feeling great as well. No work tomorrow, Labor Day tomorrow, so JB is feeling pretty good. Oh, man, that foot was out of bounds. That foot was out of bounds. Good call there by the officials. RC says SM salute. All right, 8 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers top of the screen here. One tight end, one back. Snaps the ball from the 10-yard line. USC sending pressure. They throw it to the receiver. Gets the catch. He's got to fight his way there. He is 2 yards short. What should they do? Should they go for it or should they kick the field goal? Let me know real quick in the chat here before they actually do it. Go Dog says, nice catch, though. It was. SM says, was good, RC. RC says, he did not have a foot down. And so, yeah, I seen that one on the replay there. He didn't get a foot down. SM says go for the field goal. I know why you said that, SM. He says go for the field goal, but it's 4th and goal. They want to go for the touchdown. This is big for them if they get it, but if they don't, that'll be huge for USC for some confidence. So let's see. 4th and 2, 7:54 left to go here. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Trying to hurry up here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back here. Got to stop the ball. They're going to call a timeout here. They're going to call a timeout. They made JB use all of his voice there for no reason. Ended up calling a timeout. Parlay said, go for it in Vegas. You got to gamble. Absolutely. This is the kind of game right here where you have to bring it with the points right now. Your offense has moved the ball here. I'm sure you've got a lot of plays here for situational football there. 4th and goal. I'm in favor of going for it in a game like this because it's going to come out to scoring the most touchdowns if you're going to win this one. Field goals, they're cute, but that's not going to win it for you. You got to be able to get in that end zone and get touchdowns here if you're going to win this one. And so, Safari, what's good with you? What's good? He says, hello, everyone. He says, if you are in Las Vegas, go to the Circle Las Vegas. Bet. So we had a timeout call there by LSU. Again, this is the opening drive here of the game. LSU has maintained possession so far this entire way here in the first with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And they are at the goal. If they can get a touchdown, that's huge. And they're going back out there. They're going to take that shot, Lewis. Lewis says, go for it. RC says, JB, I would have had at least 2 videos out on the new channel, except you had to go to church and spend time with the fam. I got you. I understand that. And let's see, JJ Production says, JB, what'd you have for lunch today? JB had some KFC today. Some KFC. JJ said he had pizza. What type of pizza you had? Meanwhile, here we go. Oh, the pressure that JB talked about before. USC got there on 4th down and got the huge stop. Oh my goodness. What was an amazing drive. Ultimately, stutters. And they come away empty-handed. Nothing. Not a field goal to show for it. No points. So USC defense, they bend, but they didn't break. That's huge. And that time they brought pressure right up the middle. Quarterback probably should have stepped up rather than just threw that one there. But great job there by USC defensively. And that is a tough break. That is a tough break for a team that was out there moving the ball. Wow. And so Parlay says blitz. JJ says pepperoni, some good old pepperoni. Okay. KFC. Oh, yeah. KFC is it. KFC is it. And so SM says, let's go. He says, fight on. There you go. So now when we come back, USC is going to have the football now, but deep from within their own territory here. So obviously got to get a couple first downs here to get a little bit of space. Safari says they're good at everything else except for this sport. Except for this sport. Oh, man. All right. So on that play there, I mean, that drive there, obviously, Newsmeyer, 65 yards passing on that drive there. Their leading rusher was Williams with 13 yards. Lacey already 4 catches, 41 yards there for LSU. So they were getting after it. They were moving that ball. But, hey, bend, don't break. If you keep them out the end zone, it doesn't matter how many yards they get. So great job there by USC defense to make a statement there on that one. But something tells me LSU's they're gonna reach that red zone quite a few times a night. Let's see. RC says he was trying to throw it to a cheerleader. Parlay says bend, but don't break there. RC says you like them new nuggets they got at KFC. Lewis says, come on, man. He said that hurt. Because I mean, it's already 7 minutes and 46 seconds in terms of time possession I'm sorry, time that's left in the first quarter. So they took off a good amount of time there in the first quarter, and then came away empty-handed. So for the over betters, that one really did hurt. Lewis says pick six coming. Let's see. Safari says one of two universities that graduate in the middle of June. And so okay, okay, yes. Oh man, that one drive had JB go through an entire water bottle on that one. So it's gonna be that kind of game. Again, JB had to pull out the tablet here. Luckily, the tablet was charged because my Mac was just so far behind. It still probably hasn't even registered yet that they went for it on fourth down. So I'd have to check that out later. Safari says you don't like KFC. You haven't had it in 10 years. What's your go-to when it comes to chicken and stuff like that? What is your go-to? All right, and again, we're right now getting ready to come back here from the commercial, and let's see what USC looks like. But they're starting off from within their own 5-yard line here, so they've got their work cut out. All right, so here we go. Multiple tight ends on the play, two receivers, one back, fake it to the back, throw it to the receiver, gets the catch, fighting forward. And he is going to be 2 yards shy of the first down marker. Defender gets away with a little brotherly shove on that one. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first. Second down coming up, second and about three. I'm sorry, second and about two. And of course, Miller Moss, the junior quarterback here for USC. He went out there and set a USC Bowl record last time he played in the Holiday Bowl, 6 touchdowns and only 1 pick and plus 300 something yards as well. So he can air it out. Second and one. Looking to throw. LSU bringing pressure. Throws it. Gets a completion there. Takes it all the way to the 20-yard line. RC says, JB, your laptop is still in the pregame show. No doubt about that. Parlay says, nice audible on the tablet, JB. And so, oh yeah, JB's. I remember one time I couldn't even see the game. I had to literally go off of the box score in order to talk as if I was able to see it instead of that and just go off of that. I remember I had to do that. JB's had to adjust card a few times throughout his time doing play-by-plays just to keep things going until I was able to figure things out. All right, first and 10, hands to the back and the back. Runs into traffic, cuts back to the other side. An excellent job picking up 5-6 yards on that carry there. Second down coming up, 6:30 here to go here in the first quarter, and we're still scoreless right now. We're still scoreless. All right, so let's see. Safari says UCLA and Stafford both graduate on the third Sunday in June, and you say Washington graduates on the first Sunday in June. Okay, Jay, we did not know that. And you say Chick-fil-A, you don't like the golden chick, seeing as they're never once. I'm sorry, they're never once gotten your order right. Oh man, they never once got your order right. Well, that explains a lot there. All right, second and 4. They run it again. He picks up 2 yards. Now we're looking at a third and 2 situation with 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter of this highly anticipated matchup here between USC and LSU. But on third down, can USC keep this drive going here? You certainly don't want to give LSU great field position, worst case scenario. So you want to go ahead and convert here. Let's see what they call on third and short. 5:35 left to go. RC says he likes the chicken coop, Buffalo Wild Wings, Popeyes, then KFC, then Wingstop. All right, third and two. Two receivers top of the screen here. Multiple tight ends, one back. LSU sending pressure off the edge. And the quarterback tried to get rid of it to the back. Either way, they both went down. They both went down. LSU was not playing. One of my keys to the game was the offensive line here for USC. These are the kind of things that you cannot allow them to disrupt, especially on the third and short. They were ready for the quarterback or running back. They were not going to let that happen. Let's see, as far as said, you never heard of Chicken Coop, but you agree with Buffalo Wild Wings and Popeyes. Let's see, RC said, maybe I get the wrong thing from Chick-fil-A or something because they don't impress you at all. When JB was at the University of West Georgia, I was an advocate for Chick-fil-A, probably because that's where our dining dollars would also go to. But I had a lot of it back then. But since then, I don't know. I've slowed off on that. Last time I tried to order from it, it just didn't have the same vibe that JB was used to having back when I was a college student, I guess. So I used to. I used to. But nowadays, yeah, that's not my go-to. Plus, those lines are forever and stuff like that. Like JB doesn't have that kind of patience. So The final straw for JB when it came to Chick-fil-A was when they started to tell me that I couldn't get a large and all like that for my Oreo cookie milkshake. I had to get a small. Like they just stopped doing the large and stuff like that. That really got JB fired up, and I stopped. I just completely stopped because I was like I come because I like to get the milkshakes and stuff because it used to be like right near my apartment. I was like, you know what, forget it. JB's done. Let's see, RC says plus Chick-fil-A is too expensive. And so RC says Miller lost. As far as says you went to West Georgia. Interesting. So yeah, so JB's been over. I started off at the University of Middle Georgia. And then from Middle Georgia, I transferred from my junior and senior year to West Georgia after spending one semester at Augusta State University. I don't know what they call themselves now. They changed their name like every single year, Augusta University, whatever it is. And then I went to University of West Georgia, got my bachelor's there in sports management, minor in business administration, and then I went to the University of Florida for graduate school and graduated there in my master's in sports management. So yeah, so West Georgia was the second to last stop where I got my bachelor's from there. So yeah, absolutely. All right, so right now we got to see both teams with the football here. So let's see what LSU does this time, second round, as they came so close to scoring that last time. Let's see if they can finish the job this time out. SCRC says, make you pay like $12 plus tax for a small Chick-fil-A sandwich. $12, RC. Small waffle fries and a drink. That ain't worth it. SM says, what is Lincoln Riley doing? And so we got to see, but that he should have known on third down, though, like they're going to be ultra aggressive there. But I get it, but you got to make an adjustment moving forward there the next time you're facing a third and short situation. Again, I'm over here holding my tablet as if it's a pizza right now, so that way I can see it. Let me see if I can find a way to get this thing to stand on its own real quick. But yeah, JB had to pull the audible because the other one was just way too slow. Way too slow. All right. All right, I believe that works. I believe that works. Let's see. RC says best thing about Chick-fil-A is they have some great sauce. SM says, got to make the most of every possession. Yes, I know right now Lewis is going livid right now. Two possessions and no scores just yet, and we have 4:29 left to go in the first. I feel like all it takes is one touchdown to get the fireworks going. But you're right, SM. They got to make the most out of every single possession. RC says, JB, can you share, sync the tablet screen to the laptop like a TV? And so, yeah, JB would need something more to connect that because like my Mac is but my Mac's not gonna do that. My Mac's not gonna do that. All right, but LSU here this time starting off from their own 17-yard line after the punt, which was 57 yards. So now shotgun formation, guys, four receivers, one running back. Gives it to the back up the middle, fighting forward the line, helping them move guys backwards there, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. 4:15 left to go here in the first quarter of play. And let's see. SM says, you just had pizza from Papa John's. It was good. That Papa John's is the favorite for JB to order pizza from is Papa John's. It used to be Pizza Hut back in the day, but Papa John's, at least for the last 4 years for JB. All right, 2nd and 6. Tight end goes in motion. Three receivers, one tight end, one back from their own 20-yard line. Gets a snap, fake it to the back in the pocket, stepping up, looking deep, throws it short, gets it to the back, and the back's going to get the first down. Excellent job finding that completion there. Picked up about 10 yards there, and that was Jackson out the backfield. Caleb Jackson. SM says Pizza Hut fell off big time. And they're handing it to the back up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards in the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up. I tell you what, though, Pizza Hut delivery, they never like to deliver to my address and all like that. I mean, I guess what? They want JB to tip like $20 for them to do that because I feel like it's only me that they're doing that to. So I guess they're not happy with JB's tips. So 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. We're still scoreless right now, but LSU with the football from their own 32-yard line. 12 seconds right now on the play clock. Receiver goes in motion, and they're going to hand it to him. And he's going to be about 2 yards shy of getting to that first down marker. Third down coming. SM says you usually have Domino's, but Papa John's is better. Let's see. RC says SM, I stopped going to Pizza Hut that year. You think it was 2020? They forgot to put the sauce on your pizza. Oh wow, that'll do it for me too. All right, but 3rd and 3, guys. 2:20 left to go here in the first. Can LSU convert on this 3rd down, or will USC get a stop here? They're at their own 37-yard line. LSU is. Receiver goes in motion. Cornerback is following him. So it's man to man. Throws it to the receiver. Got to make somebody miss. He does. Gets the first down. Excellent job there making a move. He stopped the DB in his tracks. 1:55 left to go here in the first quarter of play. All right, so a new first down here, fresh order. Let's see. RC says when it comes to pizza, you never tip more than $5. It's either between 2 and 5. You'll tip them. And so I feel like on DoorDash, it's typically between 2 and 5 for me, closer to 2. But when it comes to pizza, I try to do 5 to 10, I think. 5 to 10. All right, feeds it to the back. And fighting, but not getting any extra yards there. Picked up 2 yards due to forward progress there. That time USC shut it down. As Yesem says, shake my head. You say RC Pizza Hut used to be fire and good. You know the service. You don't know what happened. All right, a minute left to go in the first. From their own 45-yard line, another run play up the middle. And he is going to pick up about 3 yards there on the play. Again, that was Williams on the carry. So we got 3rd down coming up. 42 seconds left to go here in the first. We're still scoreless right now. Still scoreless right now. This is LSU's 2nd offensive possession right now. And they're faced with a 3rd and 6 situation. So can they get the first and keep this one going? Or will USC find a way defensively here to generate some pressure and make sure that he doesn't have time to find this guy? Because if you give him time, he's going to find this guy. 20 seconds left to go here in the first. Gets the snap. Looking. Throws it. It's completed. Brought down. Excellent tackle. Excellent tackle there by the defense. And so 4th down's coming up here. That should take us to the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, our score in this one, USC 0, LSU 0. Safari says you will still go to Pizza Hut. Let's see. RC says SM. Yeah, when you was a kid, Pizza Hut had all the kids in the family fighting over the last slice. We was like after that Pizza Hut just didn't care like they used to. And so I mean, anytime JB orders from Pizza Hut, I only get either the personal pan pizza because I like the little personal pans ones and stuff like that. I feel like they still do a pretty good job with that. If it's not the personal pan, then it's got to be the whatchamacallit crust one that they have, in which JB mine has gone blank for that. But yeah, so those are the only ones that I have the cheesy crust ones. So either that or the personal pans. Those are the only 2 that I will order myself from Pizza Hut. But if they don't want to deliver to JB's not going to make the extra effort to go down there and stuff like that. So that's where we stand. Lewis says under 67 was way better. You know, I was thinking when that line jumped to 67, I was thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe that was the play all along. Maybe that was the play all along, but I didn't realize it made that jump till it was, too late. But man, a whole quarter without any scoring right now. Moss right now has 16 yards passing in this one. Now, I do expect them to ramp it up as this one continues to go, but yeah, that's it's not looking good right now, Lewis, for your over. It's not looking good. But when we come back, LSU is going to be faced with a 4th and 5, punt the ball. I'm sure if they could do it all over again, they would have taken the field goal that first possession. But yeah, RC, to your point about pizza, I remember being like in elementary school, and they would have these things where when you did the accelerated reader program and you would like read the book, you would score good. They would give you like a sticker, and once you got X amount of stickers from your school, because I went to school, North Miami Elementary and stuff like that. So when you got enough stickers, you were able to trade it in for like pizza. Although it was a small pizza, but as a kid, that was exciting. That was exciting. And let's see. SM says true. The personal ones are good. Remember when they used to sell those at Taco Bell? And so you think there's Targets that still sell them? And so yes, yes. SM gets it. He gets it. And again, right now, we are right now currently at the end of the first quarter. You see that score 0-0. It's not a scoreboard glitch. The score is literally 0-0 in this one. I do expect the points to come. And once they start going, I do believe that the points will start to, really reel in. But right now, these two quarterbacks, these two teams, they're getting comfortable with each other and stuff like that. For USC, it's going to come down to the offensive line. If the offensive line can win more battles, that's going to help them. As for LSU, it's about finishing and stuff like that. Finishing the drive. They made it to the red zone there. They show that they can move the ball. They do make some plays, but they just got to put it together and get some points and stuff like that. So that's what both of these teams need to do offensively to get going. RC says, when you lived in Iowa, you said Pizza Hut tore your stomach up. You say you lived in Arkansas, the Pizza Hut tore your stomach up. You might want to avoid it. You might want to avoid it. You say Mississippi Pizza Hut made you sick. Oh, man. You don't think Pizza Hut is for you no more? I understand that. I understand that. All right, so we're getting ready to start the second quarter, guys. So right now, LSU is lined up to punt the ball here from their own 48-yard line. And again, right now, JB has to watch from his tablet. I had to pull an audible here because something's going on with my Mac. It was way behind, so had to pull that audible. But here we go, punt on the way. Catch it from his own 12, fair catch, and that's where USC will start off. So once again, USC starting off within their own 15-yard line. They're going to have to put in the work here to drive the field, to drive up the field here, and let's see if they can put it together here on this drive. Who wants the first points of the game? Who wants it? Essom says he missed those old school Pizza Hut restaurants with the salad bars. Let's see. Safari says undergraduate, University of Texas at Austin. Oh, aerospace engineering. Now that is fancy there. JB wishes he had that and stuff like that. Minor in astronomy and astrophysics. Okay. Emphasis on structural propulsion and orbital mechanics. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot of big brain right there. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, USC with the football. Fakes it to the back. Throws it there. Nice throw to the tight end there. Threw it over his shoulder. He turned around, caught it perfectly. Great job to get that first down there. Wow. And that was a pickup of 17 yards there by Lake McRee. You say you missed the buffets they had there? JB love buffets, y'all. I do. Phoenix, what's good? Phoenix says, good evening, JB Nation and members. How are you? All right, 1st and 10, gets it to the back. Oh, man. Met by defenders in the backfield, he's going to lose a yard. There is nothing worse and stuff like that because JB did a little bit of running back in high school and stuff like that. There is no worse feeling than as soon as you get the ball, you already have a lineman in your face that's untouched, going full speed and stuff like that. So, oh man, now we're looking at 2nd and 11 here in the second quarter with 13:58 to go here before the half. Still tied up 0-0. Looking to get the first points of the game here. And USC, they got to string together a couple first downs here and get this rhythm going. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion, fakes it to the back. Quarterback throws it to the receiver, gets the completion. He's got guys in front of him for the screen. He's running. Makes a guy miss, takes it all the way to approximately that 48-yard line. So, what a play design. I like it. Excellent play call. That's what you look for from your offensive coordinator here. Way to set it up there. Excellent job to call that screen there. You had the blockers in front of you. Oh, tremendous play. All right, so fresh set of downs, Witten now from their own 48-yard line. All right, making adjustments here. 10 seconds right now on the play clock. 13:05 to go here in the second quarter. Still 0-0. USC with the football from their own 48-yard line. Takes a snap here. Quarterback bootlegging. Moss throws it. It's incomplete. It's getting off the floor. 2nd down coming up. And let's see. Safari says Yes, a lot of physics calculus. You hate it both. Yeah, you can have that one. You can have that one. And many other things, you still don't know why you needed it. And you say Papa John's folded you of over 5 years ago and you haven't been back. Phoenix says here for the thumbs up and go LSU. Appreciate that, Phoenix. And so Phoenix says go LSU. All right, here we go. Second and 10. Movement on the line. That's going to back them up 5 yards there. You know how hard it is already to move the ball, and you started off from deep within your own territory. You cannot afford right now to make mistakes. It's too big of a game. I know it's the first week there, but come on. You had good momentum there. You were just making good plays. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't do it. All right, so that's going to back him up 5 yards. RC says, JB, that's when you call him a cuss word. When it's a big, scary lineman in your face, as soon as you get the ball and he's untouched. And so, oh, man, I remember that. I remember that. First carry of the year, senior year. Center totally whiffed on the guy. Biggest guy on the team, whiffed on him. 3rd and 5. Throws it. Cop out of back. Makes the first guy miss. Takes on the contact. Now, he's going to be a little short. He's going to be a little short, it looks like, at least on the initial glance. Let's see what the referees have to say here. But all right, so yeah, 3rd and 1, picked up 4 yards there, and that was Quentin Joyner there. All right, 3rd and 1. Now, last time they were faced with a 3rd and 2, LSU came aggressively off the edge and they got him in the backfield. And so, if I'm USC here, how they have those multiple tight ends there, I'm making sure we have that edge accounted for, so they're not doing that again. Give it to the back, and this time, excellent job there to open up a hole, allowing to pick up 2 yards on the play. So a first down here for USC. Now we're talking, all right, so we're at LSU's, 41-yard line here. So can USC get the first points of the game? Braden, what's good with you? What's good? And so let's see. RC says you like home run and pizza. You said the actual pizzeria home run in, not their frozen prepackaged pizzas. Meanwhile, Moss stepping up, loafs it up there. Oh my goodness, did we really see that? Did we really see that? What a catch. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how I'd make that catch in a video game. Better yet, in person. Look at him. He reached for the ceiling and brought it in. What a play. You can't coach that. Wow. Wow. You can't coach that and you can't defend that. That's incredible. Incredible. Braden says, what a catch. Wow. Braden says, Kyron Lacey looked really good. So far, said I hadn't heard of home run in either. Oh, man. RC says, what a catch. Now, they're going to review it. But from what JB seen on the initial glance, that was one heck of a spectacular catch, if I do say so myself. I mean, wow. If JB makes a catch like that, give me the gold jacket. Give me the gold jacket. Wow. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. I'm just that was a very impressive catch. Let's see. RC says acrobatic beauty of a haul in. And so, or you say simply Leia is fine. Okay, okay. RC says Safari, I'll call you that. Oh man, this is that was a great catch. And now USC, after that 24-yard pickup there, first down, they're at LSU's 17-yard line. This current drive, 7 plays, 70 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds in terms of time possession. Lewis says no catch. He says no catch. And so RC says Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, he says he's the referee. He says he got the call there from Vegas, not a catch. Okay, but man. Again, second quarter right now, 11 minutes and 42 seconds to go in this one. Still 0-0. So we'll see if USC can get the first points. We saw LSU get to the red zone, but they were denied points. Let's see if USC can get some points here. Let's see. Safari says must use Safari. You say as it's the first name you give to people. And so, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Absolutely. All right. And just a reminder, JB is streaming again tomorrow as we're going to get to see Boston College versus Florida State. Last time we saw Florida State, last time JB had streamed Florida State, they lost to Georgia Tech. And so we'll see if they can rebound against Boston College and see what Bill O'Brien does down there at Boston College. And you guys know, as a Patriot fan, Bill O'Brien was our offensive coordinator. So we'll see how he looks for Boston College and stuff. But last year, Boston College, they looked exciting, at least in terms of like their quarterback play. I liked him and stuff like that. So we'll see what they look like this year. And again, we're currently right now at the commercial here. You say it's literally the name on your license plate. So yeah, okay. Now JB wants to see if his laptop is still this far behind right now. Because I bet you it is. But again, right now, all right, so they are checking a replay here. Let's see. Braden says, well, that's going on your highlight wheel video. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so Moss throws it in the end zone, incomplete, but a flag, a penalty, a penalty. A little going back and forth there between the receiver and DB, but a penalty right now. Yep. So that's going to get them. That's going to get them a first down there. I know sometimes it's tough to be a DB. It's tough to be a DB. It's not easy. But that's going to take them to the 2-yard line there. So Lewis, we're about to get some points here, it looks like potentially. And look at that. No penalties so far against USC, 3 against LSU for 25 yards. First and goal coming up right now. So bring in the big boys. Let's try to finish this one off. But currently, right now, 7 plays, 85 yards, and about 3 minutes and 50 minutes. I'm sorry, 3 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock. RC says, JB, did that amazing catch count? And so it did. It did. All right, gives it to the back, and that's going to be an easy touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown. So USC gets the first points of the game. And that was Woody Marks with the 2-yard rushing touchdown for USC, who's currently up right now 6-0, and they got the PAT attempt coming up here shortly. Eight plays, 87 yards, 3:52 off the clock. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And USC, they had to drive it. They had to drive it down the field. Let's see. Safari says, oh, okay. I usually don't have much business with Illinois, so I won't be going that much. And so, oh, yeah. So it's down there in Chicago. I just see the comment there, RC. Okay. 7-0. 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. So USC scored. Now let's see how LSU responds. LSU has been able to move the ball, but can they score? Lewis says, finally. He says, finally. All right. So RC says, I don't blame you. I hate my city with a passion. You say first chance you get you moving up out of there. Moving up out of there. Lewis says first shot of the night. And so, hey, it's about time. It's about time. Lewis says he expects a lot more. He stocked up specifically for this game. And let's see. RC says, we're the NFL at JB. And so, what you mean, RC? What you mean? The NFL streams? The NFL streams, JB going to be setting up because, like, the last stream I've already got set up is this Tuesday, but I am definitely going to be setting up the stream for Thursday for the Ravens and the Chiefs in terms of obviously the NFL opener. So your boys got you covered for that. And again, JB's going to follow the same routine that I normally do every year for the NFL. So that means, Thursday night football, Monday night football, Sunday night football, the primetime matchup games, JB will be covering because JB's not paying no extra money to be watching those games during the earlier window. I'll just be keeping it on the NFL red zone. So yeah, I'll be sticking with the primetime matchups and all of those. Let's see. Safari says, not gonna lie, is what I and my few friends want who may be here later call the NFL because we call it gridiron. Okay, I'm sorry, as we call what Americans call soccer, football. And so okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. RC says, who is Boston College playing? Boston College tomorrow is playing against Florida State. And again, your boy will be streaming that tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to that. Monday night, Boston College going up there against Florida State. See how DJU looks again. Now, if he looks like he did the first time out there again, then yeah, DJU is about to run his team to the ground. The ACC should be very thankful for Miami, basically, for their win, their impressive win over Florida. Because other than that, like, yeah, they would have been in shambles. Let's see. Safari says, but yeah, you don't like Chicago. Yeah, you won't find JB in Chicago. I'll tell you that much. You won't find JB down there. Okay, RC says, when does the NFL start? On Thursday, RC. The NFL starts on Thursday between the Ravens and the Chiefs. That'll be the game Thursday, and then everybody else will be on Sunday. I forget who the Monday night matchup is, but yeah, NFL starts Thursday. You said Thursday and Friday. That's why I forget that there's a Friday matchup. Who's the Friday matchup again, Parlay? Remind me who's the Friday matchup in that one. I totally forgot that there's a Friday matchup. Let's see. Braden says, are you going to only stream one game next Saturday? I'm likely going to stream two games next Saturday. I think I'll keep it at two games. Three is a little too much for JB, but two games is good. I can at least rest in between. All right, quick pass, get the completion. And let's see, given the time, what time does the game on Friday play as well? All right, so you say Packers. Okay, that's right. Packers and the Eagles. What time is that matchup? Parlay in Eastern time. Because I gotta take that into consideration, and probably do me an old stream before then. Um, Perhaps if he can do that. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see. Meanwhile, gets it to the tight end again. And the tight end, oh, he took that contact there. He took that contact personal there. He wanted to run him over and send a statement. Third down coming up. JB got to find a way to work with the NFL and get me some free tickets. Some free tickets, some flight, all that stuff. I'll be a run man army. Oh, look at that. Tremendous run. Fighting forward there to about the 44-yard line and a first down with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Parlay says 7:15. Not sure if that's Eastern or Central. All right, I got an idea at least. Okay, okay. LSU throws it. Oh, bruh, it was in your hands. It was in your hands. A little stickum could have done wonders for him. Oh, man. How do you drop that? Nussmeier had it right there to you. How do you drop that? It's literally right there. RC says, JB, my feelings about Chicago aren't made for YouTube airwaves. Braden says, could stream Michigan versus Texas and stream either Colorado versus Nebraska or NC State versus Tennessee. And so certainly some options, but I did connect with Endazo to see if he'd be interested in, discussing the preview for that game sometime on Friday, but I totally forgot about the fact the NFL does play on Friday. I'll see if they can like stop by earlier and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely. All right, 9:02 to go here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation, three receivers, one tight end, one back, snaps the ball. USC sends five. Oh, nice completion. Picked up 12 yards on a play and a first down here with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Again, USC up right now 7-0. Also, you said paying 419 for NFL Sunday ticket. Yeah, JB's not doing that. JB's not doing that. All right, 825. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Ball right now at the 33-yard line of USC. Receiver goes in motion, hands it to the back, and the back off the left tackle. He's going to pick up a good 5 yards there on the carry. So far in this one, Nussmeier, 14 of 17 for 118 yards passing. Let's see. Parlay says Nebraska quarterback Rolla is Mahomes' little cuz. You said looks just like him. Looks just like him. Fakes to the back here looking. Throws it to the tight end. The tight end makes this catch and moves his way all the way to about that 19-yard line. So this tight end, Taylor, he's getting the targets. He's getting the targets. Let's see. Safari says, RC, he says, in your opinion, Chicago aren't made for YouTube either. You say life is life. All right, 1st and 10. Can USC defense come up big once again inside the red zone, or will this time LSU come away with some points here? Pump fakes, throws this one up there. Nice lob there. Did he get a foot? That's a catch. That's a touchdown. And guess who? It is Lacey with the touchdown. LSU on the board. Kyron Lacey, 19-yard touchdown reception. And yeah, they're about to tie it up there with the extra point. Somebody said life be lifing. Wow, so excellent job. Let's see, as far as says, I only watch NGL Red Zone anyway, so I don't really need Sunday ticket. Yeah, same here, same here. Like before I started really before fantasy football, that's when I really started to levitate towards, like NFL Red Zone and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll watch the highlights and stuff like that. So if my team happens to win a primetime matchup, then that's perfect. But if not, I'm good. I'll see the highlights. So, man, I told you all it took was just one touchdown to get this party started. Now we got both teams on found the end zone here. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's see. Parlay says spin and grab. Wow. Lewis says let's go. Extra point is good. We're all tied up 7-7 here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this one. Wow, remember this game right now here at LSU. So you know that got the crowd jumping. You know that got the crowd jumping. And we're right now currently here at the commercial. Normally, I would check my tablet to look at the stats. So if you're wondering why isn't JB giving us any insights about, like the stats and stuff like that, I normally use my tablet, but today I've got to use my tablet to actually watch the game on it. So can't dive that deep into it. All right, so everybody agrees 419. That's a lot. That's a lot because I actually was considering before I saw how much it was going to cost. I actually was thinking about whether or not this year would be the year that I return to it. But heck no, not with that price. I'm good. SM says LSU quarterback playing well. Yes, he is. 16 of 19, 148 yards passing and a touchdown. He's putting the ball there. You give him time, look out. Look out. And hey, this is what LSU needs. This Nussmeier's going to have a great year. A great year. Best believe it. RC says, JB, it doesn't hurt you though when you miss Patriot games. And so, I mean, JB's gotten a little used to it and stuff like that because when I was staying on campus and stuff like that, so that means Sunday being in the dorms and stuff like that. So like it was so hard to get Sunday ticket if you didn't have like the satellite for the dish satellite and stuff like that. And so since they took so long before they finally allowed it to be to where something like YouTube TV where you can actually access it from anywhere and stuff like that, many times it prevented JB when I wanted to actually get the NFL Sunday ticket from getting it because of that, you know, requirement and stuff like that. And then if you stay in an apartment and they don't let you set up the direct TV thing. So that's what really got me away from constantly being hooked on watching all of the games that my team played and then venturing into watching just around the league and just seeing the highlights and stuff and whatever I had to just, still get that feel for watching football and all of that. So let's see. Braden says, seeing some incredible catch tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. RC says, JB, just think if you were a Patriots fan streamer, I'm sorry, Patriots football streamer only, you would have to shell out the dollars to cover non-national covered bat games. You bring up a good point. You bring up a very good point and stuff like that. So I really would. I really would. So you bring up a good point. Lewis says it's going to turn into a shootout. Oh yeah, I expect that in the second half for sure. Like a lot of points in the fourth quarter. All right, LSU getting lined up here for the kickoff. Let's see, Safari says, on an Apple device, that same 419 she's paying for having YouTube TV and signing up on that Android device becomes oh my goodness, 739. Wow. Signing up with an app. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That's highway robbery. Come on now. Gets it from their own 11-yard line at the 20, 25. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Will he take it all the way? The kicker says, I don't think so. But man, what a return. What a return. Oh my goodness. The field position is insane here after that return. I really thought he was gone. I really thought he was gone. But I tell you what, though, these kickers, they can tackle. These kickers must be doing hit drills because they can tackle and they can all kick from about 55 yards, it seems like these days. 6 minutes and 56 seconds to go here in the second quarter. RC says, Safari, for those prices, might as well go to the games. For those prices, we might as well travel internationally at that point. Just wow. Braden says, great tackle by LSU. Let's see, Safari says, my point exactly. There is absolutely no way you're paying for it, especially for a sport you don't care that much for. RC says, he gone, he gone, he gone, he gone. He got caught, but he put on a show first. Put on a show first. All right. But man, I mean, that was one heck of a return, though. One heck of a return. Braden says, yeah, perfectly explained, RC. Oh man. Let me check my tablet battery here. You know, these tablets, they will die on you in a minute. I believe that's why Bill was always throwing them tablets down because they die so quickly. Let's see. RC says they don't even let you keep the games after the season either. And so, yeah, it's just, yeah, a big money grab. But the thing is, some people are out there buying it. Some people are out there buying it. That's why they get away with it. That's a lot of money. All right, and again, still right now, currently here at the commercial. I was about to say, why does it feel like a long commercial here? An extremely long commercial, if I do say so myself. All right, so getting ready to come back here to the action. Let's see, you said kept all the games and they don't expire until next week. Okay, okay. All right, LSU 43-yard line. USC snaps the ball. Tigers send pressure. USC going deep. Beautiful throw. Even more beautiful catch all the way to about, let's see where they mark him out at about that 5-yard line. Tremendous throw. Tremendous catch. Oh my goodness. Braden says, what a throw. Parlay says Friday, Peacocks and I'm sorry, I said Peacocks. The Packers and Eagles game is on Peacock. And so they love to do it. Parlay, they love to do it. They love to do it. Oh, man. Well, that was a 38-yard catch to the Deuce. Deuce Robinson fakes the run, throws to the receiver. Oh, he had to go down to catch that one there. If that pass would have been a little bit high. But wait a minute. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. Let's see. As far as if you have YouTube TV, the game goes away immediately after the game. If you record the game, it stays on your DVR for a year. Brandon says, now that was a bad throw. And so, yeah, but of the two throws, if you're going to make a bad throw, that's the one to make a bad throw on. Parlay says, Lewis, yeah, get it ready. Get it ready. Get that drink ready. About to be taking a shot here. But who's the personal foul on there? All right, 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go here before we reach halftime, y'all. Uh, So after that penalty, the offense backed them up. Again, that was USC's first penalty there. So back that huge penalty right there. Wait a minute. RC says, JB, man, I be watching the movie on your tablet sometimes, and before you get through the whole movie, they'd be like 98 minutes or something. The tablet be like low battery, 19%. And so you're lucky for JB. I had this thing charged right before this one because yesterday my tablet ended up dying on me like second stream, so had to do without it, but charged it overnight, had it ready. But yeah, the charge, it dies fast. It dies fast. All right, so they are checking this targeting. Let's see. RC says, JB, you got Peacock, Apple TV, Netflix, and Prime, don't you? I don't have Apple TV. That's the one that I don't have. I don't have Apple TV, but I do have Peacock. Replace Apple TV with Hulu. I have Hulu as well, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Although with Peacock, I feel like with Peacock, every time I threaten to quit, they'll go ahead and send me an offer to reduce the monthly cost for like the next few months and stuff like that. So then I end up keeping it and all like that. But I'm serious with them. Like if it stays at that current price, I'm like, yeah, like cut it, cut it. Lewis says, haven't put the drink down. Lewis says he doesn't need a score for him to drink. He says a score is yet another opportunity, another reason. All right, no targeting. No targeting. So they reversed it. And let's see. You say you are who Sapphire speaked up and said, what's good with ya? What's good with ya? How are you? What's good with ya? Ah man, nice to have you come through here. Yes. All right, let's see. From the 20-yard line, shotgun formation. LSU showing pressure. They send pressure. Moss looking. Moss fumbled the ball. He fumbled it. Who recovered it? Of course. Oh, look at that. He's lucky a lineman was at the bottom of that one, but that had disaster written all over it. Huge fumble. All right, but yes, appreciate you coming through there. All right, so we got shotgun formation from the 24-yard line. So from the 24-yard line of LSU now, second and goal. Looking, throw it short. Is completed. Blockers in front of him, using his speed, spins, stays on his feet, fights all the way down to the 4-yard line. You talk about an effort type play. He used the speed and all like that. Let's see. You say just call you Kimmy or Hannah. And so yeah, because your boy, I didn't want to mess it up. I didn't want to mess it up there. So all right, JB can work with that. So I will go with let's see. You say either Kimmy or Hannah. So I can go with Kimmy. I can go with Kimmy. Okay. Yeah, JB didn't want to mess that up there. But how are you? All right, third and goal. Looking, throws it up there. Oh, excellent job. He says it's not a catch. He says it's not a catch. Show me a replay. Show me a replay. Maybe JB tripping. Maybe this tablet is too small and JB can't see. Show JB a replay. Let's see. RC says, Braden, are you ready? It was a, a pumble stump. RC. Parlay says, looking like Reggie Bush. Hey, that's exactly how Reggie looked when he took off. Oh, I didn't see that last bobble out of his hand there. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. JB was so focused on his feet, I didn't look at his hands. So that one's on JB. That's why I'm not a referee. All right, field goal is good. Yeah, JB would have gotten booed out of the stadium. and stuff like that. There would be commercials saying, "Don't be like him." Braden says should have been offensive pass interference. All right, let's see. RC says that's Reggie Bush reborn, ain't it? And so, absolutely. Man, all you had to do was just hold on to the ball. That would have been a touchdown there. Those are points you cannot afford to give up. That's literally you dropping 4 points potentially right there on that play. Let's see. Kimmy says you got Peacock for Premier League and WWE, ESPN Plus. Okay, Apple TV, Paramount Plus. Oh, Paramount Plus. Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. So you basically got it all. All right, kickoff on the way. All right, no return. No return. So now having to settle there for a 22-yard field goal there. So 10-7 right now. USC on top. Let's see how LSU comes back and responds. All right, Kimmy says you're doing pretty good right now. Okay, bet. I'm happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. I hope everybody is doing well today on this Sunday night and that everybody's feeling as good as JB's feeling right now. Again, this score right now, USC 10, LSU 7, 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go here before halftime. Can LSU find a way to get some points from their own 25-yard line? Snaps it, tosses it to the back on the left side. Stays on his feet, picks up about a good 4 yards there on the play. Let's see, Lewis says took his eyes off the ball. And so Lewis says that's unacceptable. When he takes the over, that is unacceptable. As Kimmy says, like Safari, you say you're a huge football, as in soccer fan. So y'all got to put JB on the soccer game and stuff like that for real. If there's another sport that JB would take interest in terms of learning and stuff like that, because JB, I've always debated would it be soccer or would it be baseball? Because JB's not big into baseball either and stuff like that. If I did take an interest in terms of learning, but I think soccer would just be very interesting, from an international scale and stuff like that to really, learn and stuff like that. So JB might invest some time and just actually watching some soccer games here and stuff, and then watch JB, watch everybody out there burning all them calories, running back and forth while I'm over here eating some pizza or some KFC as JB does so often. RC says, be right back. Appreciate the heads up. All right, 3rd and 2. Throws it. Gets the completion to about the 42-yard line, and that is Eddie again. I'm sorry, that said Eddie. I seen that is Lacey. I'm thinking Eddie Lacy for some odd reason there. It's Lacey here. Karen Lacey. All right, you say you love WWE, and you said it's relatively easy to get into. And so, yeah, JB's definitely got to find some time to watch some live soccer games. Absolutely. All right. So LSU again, they just called a timeout here, just called a timeout. So they trail right now 10-7. There's 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. That was their second timeout. You see the LSU staff right now trying to get on the same page. Both quarterbacks so far, they've looked good. Moss is currently 9 of 11 for 137 yards passing, while Nussmeier is currently 18 of 21 for 161 yards passing and a touchdown. So both of these guys out here, it may have got a little slow with the first drive and all like that especially for Moss and stuff like that, but they have gotten it together since then. And man, aren't we in for a treat? All right, 2:36 here. You said that they're alive like MX, the top flight of football in Mexico matches right now. And so nice. Okay. Oh, what a pass there and a completion. Once again, guess who? That's right. Lacey again. again and again and again. Newsmeyer out here spreading the news to him like, hey, we got a star here. And the defense is always so far off them. All right, 2:05 left to go here in a second. Hands to the running back, and the running back shakes away from one guy, brought down. He's going to lose a yard there on the carry. They're at the 2-minute mark. So at the 2-minute mark, USC 10, LSU 7. I feel like lately we've seen LSU in opener games in which it's like big time opener games in the first week or two, and they're like some tough matches. But right now, 10-7 is the score. Can they put some points on the board here before halftime and make Lewis happy? Because I know that Lewis wants to be able to get some points here, preferably a touchdown. All right. And again, we're currently right now here at the commercial. Currently at the commercial. And we are almost at halftime in this one. This current drive right now by LSU is currently 5 plays, 43 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock in terms of time of possession. But Nussmeier is out here balling. He is completing passes left and right. All right. All right. You say, let's see. Kimmy says there's also Liga MX feminine matches, and you say the top flight of women's football and soccer. Okay. 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 And Pachaco just defeated Mazatlan 7-0. Okay, well, yeah, JB's got a little research then. JB's got a little research to do for sure. For sure. Adds another sport to my repertoire here. And again, we are still here at the commercial with 2 minutes before we get to halftime. All right, so and let JB see if now his tablet is finally, if my laptop is finally up to speed or not. Probably check it at halftime. Let's see. So Lewis times in. He says Guatemala tied 1-1. Okay, okay, tied 1-1. Okay, we'll keep JB up to date. All right, so here we go. The 2-minute mark here at the 32-yard line right now of USC. Shotgun formation. Snaps it. Quick pass. Incomplete. Towards the sideline. Incomplete. Receiver looked like he slipped on the play. Third down coming up. So this is a big third down. You get a first down here. You keep yourself in prime position to go out here and score a touchdown. But if you get stopped here, they hold you to a field goal. You can tie it up. And if you're USC, that's what you want. USC has all 3 timeouts here. And so they would get an opportunity to try to score here before the half here. So let's see how LSU, what they drive up here. Lewis says that MLS is way faster than the Mexican League. Looking, throws it, gets it completed there, but he's going to pick up about 2-3 yards there on the play. All right. Let's see. Parlay says 2-minute warning in college football is a new rule this year. I'd like to see 2 feet inbounds for a catch. Ooh, you know what? I could see them making that change in the near future and stuff like that. I could see that. Like, because why not? Basically, at this point, why not, right? Let's see. Kimmy says that Everton blew a 2-0 lead to, okay, to Bournemouth, and you say, I'm sorry, Bournemouth yesterday and lost 2-3. Meanwhile, LSU kicker converted there. Ramos on the kick. Damian Ramos, 45-yard field goal. Good. All right, 108 to go here before halftime. So let's see what USC does here offensively, and if they can find a way to get some points here right before the half. That'll make them feel real good if they're able to get a field goal in there right before halftime, or maybe even a touchdown. They would love a touchdown. They would love a touchdown. Good old Zachariah Branch. He was certainly one of the players that I had an eye on coming into this game here to see how he's going to perform. As I expected a big game for him, and right now he's currently got 3 catches, 47 yards offensively here for the Trojans. And believe me, he is not yet done. And let's see, Kimmy says, you've noticed having watched both of the leagues there that Liga MX is very slow. All right, so getting ready for the kickoff here. With 1 minute and 8 seconds to work with, USC has all 3 timeouts. All right, no return here, so they'll take over from their own 25-yard line. And let's see what USC has in store. And yes, another reminder, Boston College and Florida State, we will be streaming that one tomorrow here. So it starts the same time as this game did today. So we'll be streaming that tomorrow. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation here from the Trojans from their own 25-yard line. Throws it, gets the completion, goes out of bounds, but he should be a yard short. And that's the little things like that where I'm like, hey, all you really got to do is just reach the football. You easily could have got that first down there. Make the extra effort to go ahead and get it. Little stuff like that. All right, but from their own 35-yard line, I'm sorry, 34-yard line, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Hand it to the back. And the back fights forward for the yard. And again, this could have easily been prevented had the receiver just outreached his arm and picked up that first down. That's just one of those plays that you just got to do it. You just got to do it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. All right, timeout. Timeout, 37 seconds. So USC's going to call first timeout. Okay. Smart move. All right, so they add 4 more seconds back on the clock there. So 41 seconds here. Again, all tied up 10-10, 41 seconds, 3rd and 1 coming up right now. And USC, they've got points on the mind, but can they make it happen? All right, so coming fresh out of that timeout here, let's see what USC opts to do here. Good old Miller Moss. All right, from their own 35-yard, I'm sorry, from the 35-yard line, looking, moving, throws it, gets the completion. Oh, somehow he kept his footing. Somehow he kept his footing there. I was about to say excellent tackle there, but somehow he kept his footing and he got the first down. That's big time. Big time. So now 34 seconds here, 32 seconds, 28 seconds. Gets the snap, looking, throws it. It's completed, goes out of bounds. Going to be about a good 5-yard shot at first down marker. 23 seconds remaining. Again, USC's got 2 timeouts here. So at this point, you're really making a play to try to get in field goal range and give your kicker a chance. All right, so 2nd and 5 from their own 42-yard line. Miller throws one over the middle. Oh, nice completion to about the 36-yard line of LSU. Got to call that timeout immediately. And that's exactly exactly what they did. All right. All right, so second timeout was called. And again, with 17 seconds, you got one timeout as well. Want to get into as close to field goal range. Like, obviously, the closer the better. But you always got to remember to continue to protect the football. All right, so at 18 seconds, they added one more second up there. So 18 seconds on the clock, all tied up 10-10. Can USC find a way to score here before the half? Oh, wow, look at that. Look at this guy is fast. He is fast. I love the speed that he's got. 12 seconds right now. They're going to clock it. They do clock it with about 9 seconds. All right, so you got 9 seconds and a timeout to work with here. So you give yourself one play and then bring out the field goal kicker. And that time, hey, they ran that ball and that back extremely fast there. Give it to the back again, and yeah, he moved it. 3 seconds. Calls time out there. That's about 3 or 2 seconds right there remaining here before halftime. That will bring out the field goal kicker here. So excellent job there. Allowed the running back get a couple carries there. Show off that speed. All right, so let's see. If the kicker makes it, then USC goes into the locker room with a lead. If he misses it, then we'll be tied. This is a senior at that. Brandon says, we're talking soccer in here. Let's go. Let's go. 29-yard field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Oh, my goodness. This is why the Trojans can't have nice things right now. He missed it. Wow. Let's see. Parlay says both quarterbacks are really good tonight. these teams will be quite good, you think? And so, yes, but if we got kickers missing chip chops like this, nah, it's not okay. It's not okay. Braden says, oh, he missed it. He did. That hurt. That hurt. Because now you're tied. You left points on the table. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. So, wow. So, we are here at the half, tied up 10-10. Both of these quarterbacks, wow. Like, they've looked good. They have looked good. But we are here at the half. All right. So, I mean, Moss currently 13 of 15 for 176 yards passing. Nussmeier is currently 20 of 24 for 191 yards passing and a touchdown. All right. So currently here at the half. SM says, JB, how you liking this game? And so, yeah, SM, I mean, it's good. We're still seeing good quarterback play. I can tell the second half it is going to be real good. So I'm excited. I'm excited. That field goal by USC that missed, that hurt right there. It did. But this is going to be one of those games that goes down to who can make the plays late in the game to win it and ice it, like so I like it. I like it. I like it. Parlay says skilled players are also real nice, but it all starts with the quarterback. And so, yes, it starts with the quarterback. That is correct. That is correct. JB's over here checking out my parlay for the Canadian Football League, and JB is upset that Zach Caloris got injured when I took the over on his passing, and he was going to hit that with ease, but he left the game and will not be returning. So that makes me mad. That makes me mad. That because everything else is going perfect for JB. Everything else is going perfect, but nah, they had to hurt Zach Caloris and mess it all up. And of course, PrizePick does not honor any CFL player getting injured. It doesn't matter what quarter and stuff like that. So that is messed up. JB is mad about that. It has not been JB's weekend. But you got to count down to the second half. Braden says that sucks. And so, yeah, it does. It does. He finishes with 218 yards passing. There's a whole quarter, still in the third quarter. And the over was at 281.5. So let's see. Braden says at least JV Iowa one state. And so, yeah, that's one way to look at it, Braden. That's one way to look at it. But my pockets don't feel any better about that. So, oh, man. Absolutely. All right, but currently right now at halftime, got a good 15 minutes before the second half gets on the way. But yeah, I mean, Lacey, 7 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown here for LSU. Very impressive. And then for USC, Branch, leading receiver, 3 catches, 47 yards. Let's see, Black says that Nussmeier is playing well. And so, yeah, 20 of 24, 191 yards passing and a touchdown. He is playing great. We've seen some spectacular catches as well. All right, let's see. But yeah, I mean, we've seen some good quarterback play. We've seen some not impressive one this week. So tell me, guys, in the chat, let me know who was a quarterback, like any team that played so far, who was a quarterback that stood out to you in terms of like he looked great out there? And then if you want to mention a quarterback that stood out because he did not look great and stuff like that, let me know your 2 picks. So your pick for who stood out by looking good and who stood out by looking bad in the opener. Of course, they'll show me Kyle McCord going out there and throwing all them touchdowns. Of course, they'll show it to me. Let's see. RC says, JB, is it still halftime? Yes, it's still halftime. And according to the countdown, we still got about a good 12 minutes left before we resume play in the second half. Let's see. Black says DJU was horrible. Still going back to that. And so, yeah, speaking of DJU, we'll see. We'll see him again. We'll see him again tomorrow here on the stream. RC says, Braden, did JB tell you the news yet? Oh, JB certainly did not. But I'll let you break the news, RC, of course. Let's see. This is why you don't bet CFL, because injuries, they will destroy it. When everything else is going great, injuries will destroy it. And PrizePicks, Underdog, all of them, they will not give you your money back. Now that's different. Now that's different. Now that's different right there. Oh, that's just foul. RC says, uh, JB, I'm trying to put some content on this second channel before you go over to this channel and be like, ain't nothing here but a profile picture and windows and walls, ain't even no chairs or furniture. And so, yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, definitely. Whenever you feel like you've got enough content up there, you let JB know about the new channel and I'll check it out. once you're ready to show it to the world. And so, yeah, yeah, I mean, we see what you did there. We see what you did there. Let's see. But yeah, we still got a couple minutes before the second half gets started. I anticipate probably about a good 8 minutes before the second half gets started. RC says Black Medicine is mad because its NIU Huskies are trash, LOL. Not the NIU Huskies. All right, JB will be right back here shortly. All right, JB's back. JB's back. Let me see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. RC says that's our next opponent for Notre Dame, and so okay, that's who Notre Dame plays next. Okay. Black says you think they won yesterday. People have forgotten about them. There was a time where you would know what they're doing, but now you're right. A lot of people probably have forgotten about them. Unless the RC says, JB, if I want to talk about my Iowa Hawkeyes football, I'll just do it on my Iowa women's basketball channel. It makes sense there because you'll have, those who like football, of course, they'll want to also see it too. So it makes sense, especially if you're just going to be doing a couple here, a couple there. And let's see. And so 80s, what's good with you? What's good with you? 80s coming through here with the super chat of the day. What's good? He says, JV, I'm sorry, passing out now. I understand 80s. Hey, right before Labor Day, I understand that. Labor Day weekend, I understand completely. But how are you? I hope you are well and appreciate you coming through. And so, yeah, Black has to do the eyes emoji on that one there. Yes, that's going to turn some heads right there. Eric, what's good with you? What's good with you? Black says JB went to update his makeup. What, what am I, Shannon Sharp? Am I Shannon Sharp? Let's see. Parlay says boom. Yes, coming through here. And again, 80s, the founding member of JB&M Fanatics and stuff like that. I mean, he is the first official member of the crew and has been for the longest. And so that's why he's got the symbol there. He's not the Superman symbol, it's the member symbol. But hey, we got a raid coming through here by UST. What's good, UST? I remember the first time I came across UST probably about 2.5 years ago. I think the first time I actually came across you, man. But how is it going? He says, "What's up, my brother? Good game so far." And so, yes, man, how are you? Love the raid here. We've got Megan here, and we've got Dallas as well. Megan says, "I see USC fan right here. Fight on." Okay, UST raid. Okay, bet, bet, bet. Megan says UST raid. Kevin says, "Hi, what's good with you, Kev? What's good with you?" And so, yes, I see USC fan here. What's good? Yes. And hey, USC could have had the lead. If they'd have made that field goal there, that would have been like they would have had the lead there. But what a close game it's been. It's really good, exciting, all that great stuff. Michael back here. What's good with you? He says, "Hey man, wanted to stop by and say hello. Doing a double rate as the channel I rated from JH9 did a raid too." And so, hey, that's what's up here. Hey, love it. Love it. Absolutely. And I wish everybody a happy Labor Day as well. Tomorrow, hopefully, you guys get the day off like JB and stuff, and you can continue to just enjoy life and stuff. But man, and so let's see. UST says, "We're doing well, my guy. Keep grinding, bro." And so, yeah, appreciate that and appreciate you as always. Your boy's going to be coming through and checking you out as well. Appreciate you coming through here and showing some love. Let's see. Black says Shannon Sharp and Medea have the same makeup artist. Oh man, let's see. Megan says, "Got to see them live in LA 2 years this weekend." And so, oh man, really? Really? Oh wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Michael says, "Back at you, man, and have a birth. You have a birthday on Tuesday, gonna be turning 29." And so, hey, Michael, enjoy it. Enjoy it for JB and all like that. Because later this year, JB's going to be turning 31 and stuff like that. So you got to enjoy the 20s while you still can. Do it for JB. Do it for JB. Samuel, what's good with you? You said you're going to subscribe now. I appreciate that and appreciate you, Samuel. Let me know who are some of your favorite teams, all the sports you like and your favorite teams. Let's see. Ossie says, "Yep, saw them blow out Rice 66-3." And so, oh wow, I remember those matchups against Rice and stuff like that. Okay, okay, okay. And you say Samuel says from UST, bet, bet. Phoenix says everybody hit that like. Yes, appreciate that. Ossie says, "Gonna be 48 in December." Children, so hey, yeah, JB hits 31 in November. So in November. And so and stuff as well. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, let me know your favorite teams or as in favorite sports as well. Absolutely. But yes, Michael says, "Thanks, brother. God bless." And so yes, thank you. God bless to you as well. All right, let's see. Ossie says Seahawks, Kraken Mariners, and USC. Okay, love it there. Love it. Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's a pretty solid there. And USC, Seahawks, Pete Carroll connections, I'm pretty sure strong there. So okay, okay. Okay. If you do stop by USC campus and you see Pete Carroll and stuff like that, let them know about your boy JB. And let's see. Eric says, "I'm good, JB. It seems like it's earlier than it is because you're from the other side of the country, a long day of traveling across country." And so, okay, okay, nice. Hey, being able to travel, that's the goal. That is the goal. Phoenix says 41 here. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. Yes, and my guy Phoenix here. If you ever want to talk fishing, there's none better to talk fishing with than our guy Phoenix here and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Phoenix can let us know where to get the best gear and stuff like that. There's nothing Phoenix can't answer when it comes to swimming. Let's see. Black says the Marines are the toughest of the toughest. And so, yes, yes, absolutely. Salute. Yes. Oh, man. JB's like, "Wait a second, did I overlook the start of the second half here? I know it's going to be coming soon." But yes, appreciate you guys again coming through here on JB Nation here. We appreciate it. Let's see, Ossie says, that's it. Was USC fan from since the Carroll years and the Seahawks since 2001. Okay, you're 4 years younger than the Seahawks. And so, okay, 1st August 1976 was the Hawks' first game, and you was born December. Oh, wow, December 1st, 1976. Okay, so you're born December 1st. I'm born November 2nd. Okay, who's going to keep it third? We got anybody for October 3rd coming up? Nice. Eric says 42 here. Samuel says NCAA college team, Mississippi State Bulldogs, LSU, Tennessee, Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, Ole Miss. Samuel, you got to let me know, how did you come up with selecting your teams? At first, I thought you were just going to be listing all the SEC teams and stuff like that, but then I see you pivoted there. You threw in Virginia, you threw in North Carolina, West Virginia, and stuff like that. So let me know, how does that, what's the story behind those teams? How did you do it? All right, let's see. Ossie says, I'm going to Seattle in 2026 for the Hawks for your 50th birthday. And so bet that'll be real nice there. That'll be real nice. Okay. Okay. I like it. You'll be that 12th man. All right. Meanwhile, third quarter on the way. Kickoff here. No return. And let's see. Ossie says, going to training camp. Black says Southern teams. Football. Yes. Yes. You know what? Yes. Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, JB's gonna rock this one out with the tablet the rest of the way here. So hopefully, you know what? Hopefully JB's tablet lasts the rest of the way. Let JB see if there's a way that I can get this to charge here. Otherwise, it's gonna cut it close. All right, so here we go for their own 25-yard line shotgun formation here for USC to start off the third quarter. It's a running play right up the middle. And the running back's going to pick up about 7 yards there on the carry. That's going to make it 2nd and 3 coming up here. Nice gain on first down. Makes life a lot easier when you acquire that kind of yardage here on first down. Let's see. Aussie says, was there in October 2022 and was at Lumen for the Cards game. Okay. With your V best friend. Okay. Okay. Bet. Good times. Good times. All right, so 2nd and 4, tight end goes in motion. Gonna hand it to the back again. Slips away from a defender. Second guy gets him. He is not going. Oh, wait, he's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Picked up 2 yards. I don't know if the guy thought the whistle was being blown. The forward progress had stopped. He didn't want to. I don't know what happened, but he let the guy just get out of his grips there. Insane. Parlay says your favorite team is who I'm live to on the last leg of the parlay. And so I got you there. I got you there. Okay. Who you're live to on the last leg of your parlay. Okay. So far today, USC 2 of 4 on third down conversions. Again, third quarter with 13:42. Snaps the ball. Quick pass there. Oh, he is lucky that the DB didn't come away with that one. He read that one perfectly. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Black says, what games are you streaming next week? So I haven't selected next weekend's games yet, but obviously I got the Florida State Boston College game for tomorrow. After that, I will be doing the Ravens and Chiefs game on Thursday and stuff like that. But after that, I've got to set up my schedule, which will probably be set up either Monday night after I stream or Tuesday, one of the two, in terms of the next, like what I'm going to be streaming the rest of the way. But great question. Great question. USC is going to punt the ball. Let's see if LSU is going to return it. Gets it from his own 13. He's at the 20. 25 to the 27-yard line. USC brings him down. That's where LSU will take over the football. And we're all tied up in this one again, 10-10. And let's see what LSU can do here in the second half. Let's see. Aussie says, your brother loves the Carter and you beat them. Okay, he loves the Cards and you beat them. So he got a 3 a.m. wake up call at home. And not 3 a.m. We're not waking people up at 3 a.m., are we? Oh, man. And let's see. Kimmy says SoFi Stadium is still the best stadium. and the NGL. Okay. 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 You know what? Everybody tell me, what is your best stadium and all like that that you feel like you want to tell me for both the college, collegiate football level and also for the NFL level and stuff like that. Perhaps the best stadium that you've been to in person. And if you haven't been to one in person, that you still feel. Let's see. Joe says, what channel that Raven game going to be on Thursday night? And so, all right. So Kimmy says it's going to be on NBC. It's going to be on NBC. Appreciate that. Okay, so NBC. So you got the Ravens and Chiefs. Let's go Ravens. So, oh yeah, you know I got to do that one. You know I got to do that one, and I got to find a way to do something about the one that comes on Friday. There, me and Ode, we may have to adjust the time that we connect on Friday, in which I'm planning on having Endozo come through if he can make it as well. We might cut it to 2 hours so that way I can perhaps set up for that, but I'll see about if I can do it for Friday as well. The Brazil matchup between the Eagles and the Packers. All right, let's see. Kimmy says, absolutely not. You said not even close. That's what she said. I did and had fun doing it. And so, oh, I bet. I bet. I bet. Yes, I bet. Oh, man. All right. So you said Coliseum for college and Lumen. Okay. Uh-oh. Black said the Glasgow County High Memorial Stadium is the best one in the world. And again, we're currently right now here at the commercial. And so you say who I'm taking, the Ravens and the Chiefs. And so yeah, so I'm sticking with my weekly projection that I did like last week and the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens to win that one and stuff like that. They're going to come out very energized. The addition of Derrick Henry times Lamar and stuff like that. That's going to be a lot. And last year, I feel like if the Ravens would have just kept running Lamar, they would have had a better chance at winning and stuff like that. So this time they get it right. And I think it's going to be a close one, but I got Ravens winning 23-20 in that one. SM says Boston College versus FSU tomorrow. So yeah, we get to watch DJU again. Exciting, right? Phoenix says Kansas City. SM says Baltimore. Aussie says got the Ravens. They're your second team. Okay, okay. Okay. Kimmy says you like Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It's nice. You said they're okay. Royal and Texas Memorial Stadium is as well. You said even Kyle Field is a good ground. I'm curious of all of our everybody here in the chat. I am curious who has been to the most NFL stadiums in person and stuff like that. You know what? It can be NFL stadiums or college stadiums. So let's see who's been to the most stadiums. And let me go ahead and create the question here so that way you guys can put it in the chat here. Um, tell JB all the NFL and college football stadiums. And let's see who's been to the most stadiums that you've been to in person. And let's see who's been to the most. All right, so JB's typing that up so that way I won't have to keep repeating it. All right, so yeah, you guys let me know here. This should lead for some fun conversations here. I see that there's a player down right now for USC. Medical staff will look at him. All right, so Black says the Ravens. He's got the Ravens in that one. Okay, Samuel says NFL team, Kansas City. Okay, so Kansas City, New Orleans Saints. Okay, Dallas Cowboys, Lions, Ravens, Houston, Eagles, Bills, Jets, Broncos, Bears, Rams, Titans. Okay. Oxy says you got seats at the Collie behind the Trojans bench. Oh, right behind the Trojans bench. That's nice. I can just imagine and all like that how early you got to reserve those seats and stuff like that for my time selling tickets at UAB and stuff like that. Those things fly fast and stuff like that. So, okay. So you've only been to Lumen and the college. Okay, okay. Braden says he hasn't been to any. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the under on Braden in terms of winning here. So SM says SoFi, the Coliseum, and the Rose Bowl. So three. Okay, okay. Black says the 12th man at Kyle Field didn't help much. I've been to, let's see, I've been to Pro Player Stadium. I've been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I've been to um, let's see, I've also been to well, I'm not going to count that because that's still the Dolphins stadium there. So I've been to those two. And keeping it to obviously I've been to let's see, down there for UAB. Also been to the swamp as well. So that puts me at, let's see, I've been to the swamp. Been down there to Athens actually on a school trip, so got to see their stadium. So that puts it at 5. Is there any other that I'm forgetting? So far, so far I'm thinking 5 stadiums right now for JB, which is a lot more than I initially thought. All right. Black says Georgia Dome, 1. Let's see how she says. SM, who played the Rose Bowl when you were there? Meanwhile, oh, just short of getting to that first down marker, but I like the effort by Daniels to reach out there and extend, but still short. Still short. Kimi says, probably me, seeing as I've been to all 30 NGL stadiums. You say, although I have only been to 28 of the 30 for an actual NG. I mean, does anybody want to challenge 28? I think we got a champion. I think we got a champion now. Does anybody want to challenge 28? I'd be shocked if we had anybody that can challenge that. And so I think we got a hands down winner. Let's see. Ozzy said, "Yep, Coach Riley said hi, and he loved your accent." And so, okay, nice, nice. Phoenix says you played at Arrowhead in a championship soccer match, and you guys got second in that one. That's nice to be able to say you played in Arrowhead. Okay. Let's see. Braden says, "Nice, Phoenix." SM says UCLA and Alabama State, and I was in the suite for. Okay, and you was in the suite. Nice, nice. It was cool. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, if we're counting just that, because other than that, a couple like basketball ones and stuff. But wait a minute, did I go to Jacksonville? I did not do the Jaguars. I had got an interview with the Jaguars, but by the time I had already decided that I was not going to do Jacksonville, so I never went to their actual stadium there. So okay. SM says Rose Bowl has a beautiful view. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Samuel says Tennessee Ball Stadium at Knoxville, Tennessee. And it was 2022. Okay, so 2018, so years ago. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. All right, so right now we are currently at the commercial here. And what a game it has been tied up so far in this one. So still tied up right now, looking to see who's going to break the tie. Looking to see who is going to break the tie. Let's see. Aussie says Pasadena. So correct. And let's see. Kimmy says probably me because okay, so I did read that one. 30 or 32 for an actual NGL ground. Okay. Aussie says you won't. Let's see. Probably says best stadium youth tailgate at JB. And so I would have to say from the stadiums that I've been to, definitely it has to be Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's got to be Mercedes-Benz Stadium because that one most like a few times I've been there, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Braden says, "Who wants to challenge Zero?" Oh man, oh man, that's insane. That's insane. That is insane. Oh man. All right, so let's see. You say yes, it is in Pasadena. And so, yes, so you beat me to the answer there. Black says just one. That is, you say you have been in for a game, but as far as visiting campus, Camping World in Orlando, Georgia State, I forgot about Georgia State. You know what? I could account Mercer, but I'm not going to do that. You say Mercedes, Georgia Dome, and a few HBCU schools. And so, okay, okay. And so, Ozzy said, thanks. That's what you thought. In the zone. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? Oh man, in the zoo. Yeah, I was saying earlier in the zoo about having you come through as a guest and stuff like that. Talk about that Michigan and Texas preview and stuff like that, and really just have our first collab together and stuff. Your boy totally forgot that the Eagles and the Packers do come on there, so it may have to be earlier if that works for you. But I'll connect with you on that and see how that works. Let's see. Phoenix says Arrowhead tailgate parties. All right, let's see. Black says JB accepted the job until he found out that Urban Meyer was out here kicking his players. And so, oh man. Oh man. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Again, all tied up 10-10 right now. Third quarter, 11:23 to go here in the third. Let's see. Aussie says, Collie best tailgating. Braden says, LOL. Out medicine. And the Zoe says, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, so JB's going to find a way to try to get that and also still be able to stream the Eagles and Packers. I'll try to find a way to make that work. But here we go. 2nd and 10. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Third down coming up. Third down coming up. Let's see. Kimmy says Texas, Texas A&M, Baylor, Houston, UTSA, SMU, North Texas. Forgot about North Texas. Michigan, USC, UCLA, Washington, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Temple, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Florida, Miami, Stanford. Wow. Just wow. Black says, what up, Bray Hawk? Braden says defense starting to play better. They are. And that doesn't help Lewis at all right now, taking the over as he did. Steps up. Miller throws it. Completed. Oh, my. Look at that. Look at that. The 40. Just when Braden said that defenses are stepping up, USC picks up a big first down, and they're fired up. They are fired up. SM says Rose Bowl has a great view of the field, even with bad seats. That goes a long way. That goes a long way. Because I remember working at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, which was after my time at UAB, and there were some seats up in there where I was like, I personally would not want to sit there because you got a pole blocking your view. It was a lot of things. A lot of things. Black says, are you doing the Michigan-Texas game? And so I haven't looked at the schedule to determine the 2 that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do 2 on Saturday. It won't be 3. I'll be doing 2, but there's a real good chance I'm most likely going to be doing the Michigan-Texas game. I just want to take a look at the schedule here and confirm that, but there's a good chance that I will be doing the Michigan-Texas game. And y'all know JB, I never do a Michigan game. I never do a Michigan game, but this year I'm going to make an exception and stuff like that. And when JB makes an exception, that means JB has expectations that things might go the way that JB wants it to go. But we'll see. But there's a good chance that that'll be it. I'll set up the stream sometime before the end of Tuesday night. Up, there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Braden says, right when I say that, there's a big play. Yes. Yes. Kimmy says, not done yet. Aussie says, loving Miller Moss. Yeah, Miller Moss is a lot to love. He's 14 of 19 for 217 yards passing so far in this one. Braden says, wow, Vaster. Aussie says, and Zach Branch. And so, yeah, good old Zach Branch. 3 catches so far, 47 yards. SM says, you love SoFi. Feels like an amusement park, but you'll watch it on the screen without good seats. Yes. All right, Moss gets it. Moving around, gets out of reach, throws it, gets the completion there, and picks up about a good 5 yards there on the play. Now we're looking at about a 3rd and 7 coming up here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the third. Let's see, Aussie says, you was worried after Caleb went to the NFL, and so I can understand that. You look at North Carolina, that would make you nervous there because they got an issue. They got a real issue right now at quarterback down there in North Carolina. The Tar Heels is like they're sinking in quicksand right now offensively because without a quarterback, that makes life so much more harder than what they were used to last year. So I understand that with good reason. But Miller Moss, he's showing it. Speaking of Moss, throws one out there, incomplete, but draws the penalty. Multiple flags come out flying after that one. And the DB, he just looks and say, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? I see Kimmy says Ohio State, Arkansas, you said Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas State, Kansas, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, Virginia, North Carolina State, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Penn State, Pittsburgh, California, TCU, UNLV, San Diego State. Wow. SM says you want to go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And so, wow. Aussie says, SM, where is that? Mercedes-Benz Stadium, that's in Atlanta. That's in Atlanta. Yep, as SM said, that's in Atlanta. SM says the Falcon Stadium, it looks beautiful. Kimmy answers it as well, Atlanta, Georgia. Meanwhile, 1st and 10. Speaking of beautiful, what a beautiful pass, but a not so beautiful finish to that one right there. He had it in his hand, but dropped it. Incomplete pass. That was Hudson, the intended receiver for USC. 2nd and 10 coming up. I mean, the ball was there. The ball was there. And so we understand that, honestly. That's one of the beautiful things about JB Nation is that when there are questions there, if somebody doesn't know, we learn from somebody else. There's many times that JB doesn't know what's going on there, but the chat, they guide JB in the right direction. All right, so from the 19-yard line right now of LSU, can USC get a touchdown? 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Give it to the running back, and the running back following his blockers, fighting forward there. Picks up a good 5 yards there on the play. Third down coming up. And let's see. Kimmy says you've been to a lot of stadiums. Still trying to think if you left any off the list. And as he also says, appreciate that, JB. And so, of course, that is what we love about the chat and all like that. And so there's just so many, wise people and stuff like that. I know that a lot of times, especially when we have, Mike on the chat and stuff like that, he's not here right now, but when he is, he does a lot of research into a lot of stuff that I typically, you know, don't really know myself and stuff like that. He knows a lot. Ode knows a lot and stuff like that. College football, black medicine. He's very versed when it comes to a lot of those college teams and stuff like that. And so, a lot of us, there's a lot to learn from. So that's what makes us all great. We complement and cover each other blind spots. SM says, you like Lumen Field, even though it's a rival team for you, looks like a great atmosphere for football. You want to go there too. And so, yes, just make sure that you don't sit with the rivals there. You feel me? Don't sit with the rivals. Let's see. Aussie says you were there 2 years ago and blew your ears out and couldn't hear for 3 weeks and couldn't speak for a week and a half. Let's see. Black says sack on Miller Moss Light. And so, but they come away with 3 points. They come away with 3 points there. So 13-10 is our score right now. USC on top here in the third quarter with 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go. And right now, JB's going to try once again to see if the laptop will get is caught up to speed and not so far behind. Because you guys know how tablets are. My tablet, it hates the charge and it hates to hold a charge and stuff like that. When I started this stream, it was at 100%. Now it's currently at 45% here. So I mean, it should make it, but I got to make sure I've got another plan lined up here. As Yossi says, love the 12s. So proud to be a 12. You said, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see. Hopefully they caught up because they were so far behind when I first started this one. I think they're caught up. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes to make sure that it is indeed. But I'm looking and they're both at the same point in the commercial. So I believe my laptop is finally caught up. So in case my tablet ends up dying, I can switch over. So JB is good. Let's see. Kimmy says Oregon State, Syracuse. You say both gridiron and basketball. Duke, North Carolina. Wow, wow, that is impressive. Let's see. Black says batteries are almost as bad as a Nintendo Switch. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. All it takes is like 20, 30. You know what? It's a little different. It's a little different. Like I got to pull out the chain game for this one here, but yeah, like those switches, they die immediately. Immediately. You get 30 minutes and that's it. Austin, he Aussie's impressed as well. He's like, that's one heck of a list. It is. It is. I mean, like, that's everywhere basically. Like, I'm trying to think what places where haven't you been at yet? Is what I'm trying to think. Wow. You say you're currently on 44 college gridiron stadiums listed. And so, oh man, that's like I'm like, where haven't you been? I mean, I'm really trying to think. Where haven't you been that I've seen that I would have thought about? Like, that's that's impressive. That's impressive. You dominated the question. You dominated the question today. Dominated the question today. All right. So again, still third quarter. USC on top now, 13-10. They got a field goal here. If you took the over on total points right now, you're probably wishing that you waited till they raised the thing, then took the under. But man, let's see. Black says, I thought he was singing Kokomo by the Beach Boys the way he was listing all those places. He's the most interesting man of the chat. And so, man, that's just I was like, man, like, I'm pretty sure that EA Sports consulted with you about the top 25 places in college football. Like, and if they didn't, shame on them. They should have. They should have. All right, kickoff on the way for the 9-yard line. 15, 20, still on his feet. Brought down at the 22-yard line, and that's where LSU will take over here with the football. And yes, my laptop has certainly caught up here, so that is great news. And let's see. Parlay says Arizona covered the over 58.5 by themselves last night. They scored 61. They said, I'll do it myself here. Oh man, what did the other team score? I forgot who they played. I know that what was it? McMillan had a huge game. I think McMillan 61-39. Wow. All right, so false start there on the offense. Gonna back him up there. Again, third quarter with 7:07 left to go. USC up 13-10. All right, places that you haven't been to and stuff like that. You said Michigan State, Washington State, Illinois, Northwestern, Mississippi State, New Mexico, New Mexico State, Utah State. Let's see, Black says, that reminds me, Arizona and Fafita are a bunch to watch for Underdog and PrizePicks. Oh, already. Him and McMillan, already. 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 Only reason probably left them off is because, quite frankly, by the time they played, your boy had enough losses already. So that it was time to call it a day. We're starting to see red. Oh, wow. What a run. He's still running up the middle, fighting for every single yard. Wow. First down, 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. But man, what a run. What a run. Parlay says McMillan, 10 catches for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Insane. Insane. But I like it. I like it. Let's see. Kimmy says, also just thought of more grounds you say that you've been to. Oh, University of South Florida. Okay. Utah, Minnesota, Indiana. I mean, wow. That's you got it. You got it. Arizona and Arizona State as well. First and 10. Throws one off the back foot, incomplete. No chance there. Second and 10 coming up here in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Good old Jaden Daniels out there. Got him in one of my fantasy leagues. Said you haven't been to North Dakota, North Dakota, North Dakota State, Idaho State, Idaho either. Okay. So like you've been to more places than Black Man Medicine's guy on Road to Glory has transferred in terms of teams he's transferred to in the transfer portal at this point. Another running play and another big run. This time for a first down, taking it all the way to the 19-yard line. Wow. So Emery's out there putting in work. Braden says McMillan is gonna have a huge year. McMillan for the Heisman. McMillan for the Heisman. Give it to him. And let's see. Jimmy says, I've never ever been to the states of North Dakota and South Dakota at all. Braden says Idaho is JV's favorite team. That's a negative. That is a negative. Two receivers top of the screen here. Gives it to the running back again, and I can't blame him. He picks up about 4 yards there on that carry. All right. All right, so 2nd and 7 right now. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter right now. So LSU with the football. They trail right now 13-10. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Feeds it to the running back again, and he's going to be about 3 yards shy of that first down marker. So pick up a 4 yards there on the play. 4:20 to go in the third. Again, USC 13, LSU 10, but LSU right now moving the football, looking to try to get a score. All right, so on 3rd and 4, 3:58 to go, shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, and right now, Nussmeier making adjustments here. He's got 208 yards passing so far in this one. Gets the snap, on the move, throws it. Oh, his guy got it. That's going to be a walk-in touchdown. So touchdown, LSU. Another one. Braden says touchdown to Aaron Anderson for 13 yards. Very impressive. These kids, both of these quarterbacks have officially thrown so far for 221 yards apiece in this one. The difference, though, Nussmeier has 2 passing touchdowns up under his belt. Let's see. Black Medicine says touchdown. Let's see. Kimmy says you wanted to add Nevada to that list this season. And so, okay. Oh, man, that would be good. That would be good. All right, and the kick is good. So 17-13 right now in the third quarter with 3:42 left to go. Oh, look at that. The players got to be separated here by the referees for both teams. Okay. Wow, look at that. Make that 54 college stadiums. Pure dedication. Pure dedication. EA Sports need to hire you, like right now. And so, yep, got to remain disciplined. It's a big game there. Got to remain disciplined. Keep you cool. But man, he said, Bud has been to the U of Alaska. Fighting sea wolves, nah, they don't football. I think we'll take a pass on that one. Yeah, we'll take a pass on that one. I don't know what they can throw in the NIL for that one to work out, but all right, so still 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the third. Right now, the score is LSU 13, USC. I'm sorry, LSU 17, USC 13. All right, just a reminder, yes, the next live stream for JB will be tomorrow, and we're talking Boston College versus Florida State. And yeah, we saw Florida State go against Georgia Tech there. Wasn't pretty, but I mean, it was a great game. It was a great game, went down to the wire, but if you're Florida State, you left embarrassed. You left embarrassed. But now Florida State's actually going to be playing at home here, so we'll see how they recover in that one. All right, getting ready for the kickoff. Let's see. You said, nope, I haven't been to the University of Alaska. Okay. Got it from the 12. Takes us to about the 20. Okay. So that's where USC is going to start off. So they find themselves trailing right now 17-13. So they want to come out and respond here. Let's see, they're combined 20. So a combined 30. Yeah, if you took the over here, yeah, you probably gave up already if you took the over in terms of total points. You say, does it even exist? And stuff like that. And so Black is known to create a couple, but his knowledge is much more deeper than mine when it comes to football and whatnot. So I'll let him answer that one. Oh, they tried to do a fake play. They tried to do a fake play. Oh my goodness. It's like you saw the play wasn't going to work. You got to know when to just hold on to the ball and just don't make a mistake. But man, that was like bro, you just threw it there. Lucky for you, the lineman fell on the ball. You almost gift wrapped. You almost gift wrapped it to him from their own 12-yard line. Got a penalty here. You said the University of Alaska Fairbanks exists, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure that that one doesn't yeah, that team doesn't exist there, but I didn't research to ensure. But a false start on that one. So 2:50 to go here in the third. Second and 23. All right, Parlay says they have a Division One hockey team at Alaska Archerage. Feeds it to the running back here, and that's going to be a pickup of about 5 yards there on the play. I'd appreciate that insight there, Parlay. All right, so we got a third and long situation right now, and you do not want to punt the ball from this deep within your own territory if you're USC. But right now, the LSU fan base, they are getting loud, and I understand why. They're going to continue to feed this. And let's see. Kimmy says, I guess they do exist. And so, yeah, like there's a lot of teams out there that JV have never, ever even heard of and stuff like that. That's why I said we lean on black medicine when it comes to that deep, deep, deep college football knowledge. All right, so fourth down coming up, 4th and 7. So they picked up 11 yards. So there's 1 minute and 25 seconds to go remaining in the third quarter. Let's see. Aussie says, thanks for having me. Hope to talk soon. Appreciate that. And again, thank you for coming through here. You're always welcome here. And of course, it's a great place to learn. Like there's so much stuff that we always learn and just have a blast. Football season's just getting started, guys. So that's the best part about it. The best part about it. Whether we're talking college, whether we're talking NFL, JB has you covered. Parlay says from Minnesota, you have to know that state of hockey. And so you bring up a good point there. Bring up a good point. Bring up a good point. All right, so now for LSU, last time out there, you scored a touchdown. The run game was really working for you. So let's see, from their own 23-yard line, shotgun formation. Kimmy says, okay, that makes sense if you're from the hockey capital of America. Yeah, that certainly makes sense there because JB could not talk to that at all. But man, nice effort there on the carry. Picks up about a good 6 yards there on the play. And we're getting close to the conclusion of the third quarter, which means one quarter is left after this upcoming play. Might be the last play of the quarter, possibly. Again, John Emery, 5 rushes, 61 yards. He's getting yards. Imagine if they let him rush it more. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back at the shotgun, fake it to the back. Quarterback looking, steps up, throws to his back. His back makes the catch, and he's going to pick up some yards before going out of bounds. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! I mean, this is getting very chippy out there. It's getting very chippy out there. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So at 3 quarters in the book right now, it is LSU up 17-13 right now. But 1 quarter remaining. Who's going to make the plays necessary to lead their team to victory? These 2 young quarterbacks, they've been superb today. They've been exciting today. But only one can win. And so, do my eyes deceive me? Kevin, is that you? Is that you? What's good, man? How you been? How you been? What is going on with you? Oh man, the great Kevin. What is good with you? I had to double look. I was like, wait a minute. I know that name there. I'm like, Kevin, is that you? How is life? And again, we're at the end of the third quarter right now with LSU up 17-13. And Kimmy says, hello, Kevin. So, yes, coming through here. But tremendous quarterback play so far in this one. Moss, he's currently 16 of 22, 232 yards passing for USC. As for LSU, Nussmeier, 24 of 29 for 231 yards, 2 passing touchdowns so far in this. Both of these quarterbacks, they've protected the ball. They've done excellent job there getting the ball to their playmakers and letting their playmakers go out there and make the plays. LSU, they're now complementing that with Emery out the backfield. Again, 5 carries, but 61 yards so far in this one. And then for USC, we've seen, Marks, when he gets going, the kid's fast. The kid is fast. So absolutely. Absolutely. Then we cannot forget about Kyron Lacey there for LSU. 7 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. And then for USC, their leading receiver right now is Robinson. He's got 2 catches for 49 yards so far in this one. So, yes, as we await the start of the 4th and final quarter of this one. Kenneth, what's good with you? Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I am doing great. JB's off tomorrow, Labor Day tomorrow. So, JB's feeling good and stuff like that. It's great that we have an entertaining game right now. LSU leading 17-13, but still an entire quarter coming up. We're talking sports here. I just found out that Kimmy's basically been everywhere when it comes to stadiums and stuff like that. So I'm impressed over here as well. So, yeah, absolutely. JB is feeling great, but I'm happy that you are doing well here. Parlay says this is a really good game tonight for a neutral fan. And so it really is. It really is. It really is. And so there's a difference between if this is the case or if my Buckeyes are playing and stuff like that and we're not on the winning thing, like, oh my gosh, that's a little different there. That's a little different there. But for a neutral fan perspective, absolutely. Absolutely. And 1 quarter remains. We saw some great catches there because early on at the start of this game in the first quarter, we were scoreless at the end of the first quarter and stuff like that. But once we got to that second quarter, both teams put up 10 points in the second quarter and stuff like that. But third quarter, the difference is LSU got a touchdown while USC settled for a field goal. And right now, that has been the difference. But there's 1 quarter left. Let's see how this goes. And so 80s is back. Guess who's back? It is 80s. And he says, JB, I got a second win. And so appreciate the second super chat here. 80s, the MVP, keeping the lights on here at JB&M Fanatics. And so appreciate you. Yes. All right. So you ran the ball there for 3 yards there. 80s. I ended up drafting Jalen Hurts as my quarterback in the fantasy league. So, and I've got AJ Brown in another fantasy league. So I need your Eagles to have a big year. I need your Eagles to have a big year. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6 here. Again, fourth quarter right now. 14:25 to go. Look at the difference in rushing yards. LSU as a team has 118. USC has 39. Right now, shotgun for LSU from their own 43-yard line. Gets the snap, throws it off the wrong foot there, just throws it away. Incomplete there. So 3rd and 6 coming up. I like how decisive, these kids are. Like, even if it's a throw that's not the best throw, they get the ball out quickly and stuff like that. They're not out there being hesitant and holding the ball too long here. They're getting the ball out quickly. So JB likes that. Parlay says boom. That's right. Boom twice. Boom twice. Yes. Absolutely. And again, JB will be streaming tomorrow, Boston College versus Florida State. I'm also going to be streaming the Ravens versus the Chiefs and stuff like that. And then, your boys got to find a way to make it work for the Eagles and Packers. But definitely stay tuned as JB's going to work to try to figure this all out for us. All right, 3rd and 6. Throws it. Takes on the contact. Picks up about 2 yards there on the play. All right, let's see. 80 says Jalen Hurts MVP this year. And you say, how do you think Shador looked in his first game this year? Great question. Great question. And I'll put this up here for anybody that wants to comment on that one as well. And so I was live streaming during the game, but I did see the highlights of how he did. Him, Travis Hunter, they did superb. And they needed to be superb. When you go out there and you throw for 475 yards and stuff like that, and all them touchdowns that, Travis Hunter caught and stuff like that, they did superb. So I think Shador looked excellent and stuff like that. He's definitely, ready for the next level and stuff like that. You give him time. If you give him time and he doesn't have to run around and stuff like that, you're going to get a tremendous version and stuff like that because he has practiced with the best of them. He's worked with Brady in the offseason and stuff like that. He's got great footwork and stuff, great timing, anticipation, and stuff like that. So for him personally and stuff like that, if you ask me how's Colorado going to do this year and stuff like that, I'll give you a little bit of a mixed answer there. But in terms of how he looked in the first game, he looked fantastic. He looked fantastic. And that's coming from JB and stuff like that. So this is what I expect. If you give him time and stuff like that, this is exactly what you expect there, especially, in a matchup like that where I felt like against North Dakota State, it was going to be a back and forth type of shootout game. And so looked really good. Looked really good. Absolutely. But yes, anytime 80s comes through, then yes, you're doing something right. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, but again, right now, currently here at the commercial right now, and now that I've got the game back on my laptop, I can reserve my tablet here for stat purposes. Again, JB had to pull the audible there, so luckily I had my tablet there charged up. All right, let's see. Let's see. Kevin says, my dog with the color commentary. He said, ESPN, give him a shot. And so, Kevin, and so you guys may not you guys may not know this, but of everybody who has come through this channel and stuff like that, my guy Kevin, he knows the original JB before JB was even JB. He knows the original JB. I'm talking, we got to go back like the elementary version, the middle school version. He knows the original JB and stuff like that. So, oh man, we used to actually be neighbors and stuff like that. Like my backyard, there was the fence, and then his backyard. So we go way back, and stuff like that. And let's see. 80s again, 3 times. He says, what emergency quarterback do you have your eyes on this year? And so, oh man, Spencer Rattler has to be this year's emergency quarterback, ready to step in there at any moment and take over the game. It's got to be him. It's got to be him. So, absolutely. Yes. And so, yes, but yeah, that made my night right there to see Kevin come through here and support your boy like that. So, oh man. Yeah, I hope life is treating you well, man. That is great. That is great. But yeah, Spencer Rattler's got to be that guy that's going to be the emergency quarterback. Because I'm telling you, the moment that car starts acting a fool and stuff like that, or the Saints get behind and Spencer Rattler gets a chance, I believe in the kid. I believe in the kid. I do. I believe in him. Another emergency quarterback that may be ready. I'm gonna go with DTR down there in Cleveland and stuff like that because it sounds like they're looking to trade Jameis Winston or whatever. They're not in love with him as a backup and stuff. But Dorian Thompson Robinson, I've been hearing some good things about him. I've been hearing some real good things about him. So I would not be surprised because I don't believe in Deshaun Watson. I do not believe in Deshaun Watson at all and stuff like that this upcoming year. I think we've seen exactly who he is. So I would have to say that. And let's see, 80 says he heard that Baker Mayfield has a JB Voodoo ball. And so if that's the case, it's probably because of all the things I said about him back when he was having all those Hulu commercials and whatnot. And so RC says JB. And so, oh man, RC, I'm seeing a different picture there. Okay, okay, okay. And let's see, Parlay says USC playing solid defense versus a real good offense. It's been a while since you've seen that. And so, yeah, because I mean, I was very curious about both teams' defenses entering into this season. And that first drive that LSU had me a little nervous about USC defense. Speaking of USC, second and 11. Oh, what a pass and what a catch to the tight end, taking it all the way to about the 34-yard line and a first down. We're throwing strikes out there today. We're throwing strikes out there today. RC says JB drafted ETN. I did because I wanted to take who was taken off the board right before him? It was someone taken off the board right before him that I really, really, really wanted to take. He was my first option for the second pick, but unfortunately, I didn't get Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco, I did not get the chance to get him because the person right in front of me took him, so I ended up taking Travis Etienne next. Throws that one, and he still got the completion despite the rush in his face. Still got the completion. How did he do that? I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. He knew he was about to get hit, but threw that one while fading away in tight coverage and got the completion. When I say these kids got the skills, they've got the skills. And this is what I say when I say you got to be able to make a play to win these games. Clutch plays, plays that you just can't explain. Right now, Miller Moss, 18 to 24, 268 yards there. And so, wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me? 80s once again says, JB, did you watch that Netflix show about Steve McNair? If so, your thoughts. And so 80s, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. You know what? By the time we do that again, JB certainly gotta watch it. I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend some time tomorrow watching it and stuff like that. So thanks for giving me that one there. So the next time you come through, I'll give you my thoughts there on the Steve McNair one, but I haven't got to watch it just yet on Netflix there. I was supposed to, but I didn't watch it just yet there. But man, I mean, Steve McNair was someone that when I was growing up, he was definitely one of my favorite quarterbacks and stuff like that. Even though I didn't have to be a Titan fan, but they had Steve McNair, Derek Mason, Eddie George. I liked all of them and stuff like that back there in Tennessee. Samari Roll, all of them. All right, quick pass, gets the tight end, smart play, first down, moving the ball. USC's moving it. Phoenix says clutch and heart to win. Yes. But there's still 10 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in this one. So each and every play you've got to make. RC says you sure do miss Steve McNair. And so, oh yeah, I mean, Steve McNair, my man got to the Super Bowl. I really wanted him to win that Super Bowl there, but he fell a few yards shy to Kurt Warner and company. Greatest show on turf there. But if he had won that, that would have been so great for him and stuff like that. Was co-MVP with Manning back in 2003. I don't think we've had a co-MVP since Steve McNair and Peyton Manning were co-MVPs. First and 10. Giving it to the running back. Gets about 5 yards there on a carry. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the plays? Like I said, it's probably going to come down to whoever gets the football last. 80 says, refill, we'll be back. We'll be waiting on you. We'll be waiting on you. We'll be waiting on you. Oh man, how about this? This is the game that we've all been waiting for. Current drive right now, 6 plays, 52 yards, about 3 minutes and 53 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock. Gonna snap the ball from their own. I'm sorry, oh my goodness, the ball got deflected in the air. The D lineman tried to get it. He tried with all his might, but was unable to get it. Man, that was close. That was close. All it takes is a tip pass to completely swing the pendulum the other way. RC says, JB, who you got here? Man, JB's just thrilled it's a great game. JB's just thrilled that it's a great game and stuff like that. I believe I chose, like, my pick'em says I picked LSU to win this game and stuff like that. But I want to see USC win this game here. It's going to help the Big Ten and stuff like that if they can get a win like this. 3 seconds right now. 3rd and 6. Timeout call. Timeout call. All right. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here. Important third down if you're USC. Let's not forget now, earlier in the game, USC had like what, a 22-yard field goal, and they ended up missing that field goal. So do you really want to have to be in a situation where you want to bring out your field goal kicker and stuff like that after seeing him miss that? I don't think so. If I am USC, I am playing to get this first down here because we need to get a touchdown. I don't have any faith in this kicker right now. I know it's just one miss, but it was a close one. It was a close one. You don't miss that in this type of game here. And so I prefer, if possible, to get that touchdown. Samuel says you're watching at Mississippi. Okay, okay, nice. Narcy says Dalen Ravioli, and so bet. All right, so coming back from the timeout here. And how do you guys feel about that Colorado-Nebraska matchup and stuff like that? You guys want to let me know in the chat your thought about that as we get ready for this third down play. Let JB know, how do you think this one's going to play out? Will it be like last year, or will it be a different story this time around? You guys let me know. But man, 3rd and 6. And I know it's loud. I know it's rocking right now at Death Valley. Let's see how this plays out. 2 receivers, bottom of the screen here. Got multiple tight ends, one back. They're going to give it to the back. Oh, he's tripped up from behind. He's tripped up from behind. JB does not like that play right there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yo, what are we doing? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. LSU showed earlier in the game, when they come off the edge, they can get you from behind there. And I mean, you was doing such a good job passing the ball and stuff like that. It was 3rd and 6. You were basically playing to say, if we don't get this, we'll try a long field goal or something. I don't get it. Parlay said, run play. What was that? And so, yeah, it's insane. It's insane. These are the kind of decisions that lose ball games, essentially. Now you got to burn another timeout. Now you got to really think about this here on 4th and 9. And the crowd is only going to be super loud. It's deafening out there. Wow. Come on. Don't get out coached. Don't get out coached in this moment. Talk to him before JB talked to him. Talk to him before JB talked to him. But that was their second time out, and that's important because, I know it's 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, but late in this game, I feel like timeouts are going to matter. Timeouts are going to matter. Coaching is going to matter. All that stuff. But man, I could understand if you had a kicker that was clutch and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. I mean, if anybody's a diehard USC fan and he's a clutch kicker, it's okay to let JB know. But I could be wrong. But now you got to go for it on 4th and 9 here, and LSU is going to be coming after you. You know this. But let's see. From the 36-yard line, snaps the ball. Moss throws it. Ball's tipped in the air, and it was almost picked off there. Almost picked off. Incomplete. Incomplete. So just like that, the LSU defense rises to the occasion there and makes the clutch play. Let's see. Parlay says, I guess because it's 4-down territory, but I'd like a pass there. And so, yeah, I prefer a pass. I prefer a pass on 3rd down. Yeah, that ball got deflected up there. That ball got deflected up there. I thought Big Boy was going to catch that one. I really thought he was going to catch that one. But now, LSU with a prime opportunity, great field positioning. Your defense just made a stop. The crowd's extremely loud right now. How do you respond? Wow. Wait a minute. There's a flag out there. What is that flag for? Again, 8 minutes and 38 seconds here in the fourth. LSU's up right now 17-13. And they're going to take us to the commercial. Man, what a high intensity game. High intensity game indeed. All right, so let's go. Again, big stop there by LSU. Now they were penalized, looks like, for an unsportsmanlike conduct. Again, that was Major Burns, and hey, keeping your composure, that is also important as well, because every yard matters. If you have good field positioning, don't make it harder than it needs to be. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. All right, but you guys in the chat, let me know, who do you think is going to win this game? Is it USC? Is it LSU? We're here in the fourth. Who's going to win it? And if you think this one might go to overtime, then go ahead and put JBOT in the chat if you believe it's going to go to overtime or you want overtime. But man, very important game here. Extremely important for both of these teams here. Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. But I tell you what, both teams are winners because they do have good quarterbacks. Both of these two teams have good young quarterbacks here, and it's exactly what they needed to sustain the success that they had last year. Defenses, they look a little bit better than last year too for both of these squads. So that's very, very positive for both of these. I guess Lewis had to dip after he saw that this one was going to be completely under and stuff like that. So that line was up there though. Braden says a Kyron Lacy touchdown coming. He can feel it. He can feel it. Okay. And Braden sees into the future. So let's see. Parlay says Tigers. Okay. Okay. Braden says both defense have improved. And so, yeah, that's excellent. That's great news for these teams because, especially, USC coming to the Big Ten, you're going to need that. You're going to need that defense. All right. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left to go from their own 21. Give it to the back. Oh, he's going to lose some yards here. He will lose some yards here on the play. So that USC defense getting after it here, saying we're going to go ahead and put up a stand here. Second and 15 coming up. So he lost 5 yards there in that carry. Second and 15, 3 receivers bottom of the screen here, one tight end, one back. From their own 16-yard line, gets the snap, throws over the middle, gets the completion, and he's going to be a yard shy of that first down marker. And that's Pimpton out there getting a first down, or almost getting a first down, but putting them in position to get just that. They're going to hurry up to the line here. They want to hurry up, snap this one relatively quick here, at least get lined up here for it. So run play up the middle. Oh, he gets stopped. He got stopped. Oh my goodness, what a stop by USC. Wow. Braden says, well, I was wrong, but were you really? Yeah, you were. You were. Maybe you saw the next drive. Maybe you saw too far into the future, Braden. That could be it. That could be it. And so Samuel says yesterday, tonight game, you say Eastern Kentucky versus Mississippi State Bulldogs, 56-7, the final score in that one. Okay. Brandon says, does USC have a defense? And so Phoenix is calling it night. Good night. And so you appreciate you coming through here, Phoenix. Good night to you. And yes, see you next time. Take care and enjoy your Labor Day. All right, so under 7 minutes left to go in this one. And hey, if you're USC, you've burnt two of your timeouts so far. You're down by 4 points. You need a touchdown on this drive. If you don't get a touchdown on this drive, you take off 2, 3 minutes off the clock. You let LSU get the ball back, and you've only got one timeout and stuff like that. That puts you in a very bad situation. Puts you in a very bad situation. So right now, if you're USC, you need to make a call here and find a way to get to the end zone. Find a way to get to the end zone. Braden says, good night, Phoenix. Yes, always great to have the great Phoenix join us. So who's going to make the plays to win this one? That's what it all comes down to. Everything else won't matter if you make the right plays to go out there and win. Needless to say, though, that these two teams will not be hitting the over today, barring some 9 overtime miracle or something like that. These two teams will not be hitting the over that was set at 62.5. Let's see. Parlay says this USC defense isn't what I've been accustomed to in the Pac-12. And so, well, I mean, they understand the way that the Big Ten does it. Defense is very important. So that was certainly something that I'm pretty sure that they went out there and addressed. There's like, we cannot go out there with that Pac-12 defense. But yeah, I mean, that's really impressive there. That's really impressive. An SEC team, a high-powered SEC offensive team, and to hold them so far through 17 points here. Yeah. Parlay says Big Ten USC defense is different. It's built different. It's built different, which is good news for them. All right, I got a question for you guys I just thought about. Let me go ahead and type this in. It's a random question, but I'll put it up here. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so here we go for USC from their own 35-yard line here. Receiver goes in motion. Three receivers, one tight end, went back, and they're going to fake it to the back. Throws it to the receiver. Wide open, gets the catch, and gets taken out at about the 43-yard line of LSU. So we are moving and grooving right now. How about that? All right. Draw play. Oh, look at him go. Shakes away from the first guy. Still running. Still running. Big pickup there on the play. My goodness. And so USC right now, they are moving it. They are moving it. They have caught fire and they are moving it. And right now on the ground, you see the offensive line winning that battle big time, running back, nothing but space, bounces off his guy, keeps going and just plowing forward there for 16 yards. Woody Mark leaving his mark out there in the field, lightning fast. And oh, got him offside. That's a free play. Free play. Free play. Free touchdown. Free Mason. Free everything. How about that? Touchdown. Touchdown USC. Jacoby, stay out of my lane with the touchdown for 28 yards. on the play. How about that? Wow. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Love the way the touch that he threw that pass with, the placement of the ball as well. Let's see. All right, so JB is still typing that question, but man, what a touchdown. USC is up 2017. He knew how to free play due to the blitzer, which meant he was going to take it, and he put it right there. He put it right there. Oh, wow. I think my question's too long. Let's see. And again, JB's not ignoring here, just typing the question. All right, so I think my question, yeah, my question's kind of long, guys. So I'll try my best to explain it here. But here's the question there. But man, what a big time play. Braden says touchdown. Kickoff on the way. 5 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here. No return. All right. So quickly, I'll try to explain what my question there. So it says, if you had to win a championship in the next 5 years, but your offense could not average 20 points per 20 points, 20 or more points per game. So basically, choose a college football team, but your offense is not allowed to average more than 20 points a game and stuff like that. What team would you select? And again, to try to win 50 million, I'm sorry, 20 million, and you got 5 years that to try to win at least one championship over the span of 5 years. What team would you select to try to do that? And let JB know if the question just doesn't make sense still. All right, so LSU finds himself losing right now 20-17 right now. And now we're already, let's see, a false start here against the offense, backs him up 5 yards. Braden says Iowa easy. And so, I mean, you're already built. Don't have to change much, right? Just got to make sure that the defense is absolute best it's ever been. All right, so here we go from their own 20. Up. Should have been movement there. Should have been movement. Could have been a free play if somebody was paying attention, but now you waited too long here. That's probably going to be in the offense. Wow, you guys overthought that. You guys overthought that. What Braden says, Iowa easy. All right, so they're going to go ahead and say offside there on USC. Okay. So that's going to give them that 5 yards back. Ooh, Laney says Auburn. Okay. Okay. That would be interesting because I could see, oh, well, 5 years recruit down there in the SEC, average a good 17 a game, 7 and 9. Okay, I can see that. That's a good choice. All right, so LSU trying to get into a groove here with 5:32 left to go, 2nd and 7. Parlay says tough call, but you'll go with Penn State. Okay, Penn State. Okay, you know what? I like that. It's got to be a team I feel like that can go on a long drive, take time off the clock. So not a high pace, offense and stuff like that, but slow it down. And the defense is tremendous because we can't let them score too many points. 2nd and 7, tosses it, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards there on the play. All right, so we got a third down situation coming up here. Third down. Again, LSU does have all three of their timeouts. They got all three of their timeouts here. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Third down coming up. Can LSU find a way to get a first down? Or if you're USC, can you find a way to get off the field here? And that was Josh Williams with the last carry. He's got 9 carries, 33 yards. Right now, shotgun formation, 3 receiver bottom of the screen, 1 receiver top of the screen here. USC is showing pressure here. LSU from their own 31-yard line here. 4:35 to go. And again, USC up right now 20-17. But 3rd and 4. Can LSU find a way to get a first down? They've got 3 seconds right now in the play clock. Got to snap the ball here soon. Snaps it. Looking. Dropping back. Looking. Heaves that one over the middle. Wide open. Still running. Brought down the 28-yard line. This is a big-time play here for LSU, and I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Braden says wide open, and that's Aaron Anderson with the catch there for 41 yards, taking it all the way to the USC 28-yard line. So now if you're LSU, they run the ball here. Got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. That's it. So if you're LSU right now, you're thinking we want to score and we want to score a touchdown. Because if you score a touchdown, USC with, let's see, with 1 timeout and stuff like that. So let's just assume they get the ball with under 2 minutes to go and stuff like that. So if you score a touchdown, they don't have as much time considering they only got 1 timeout and stuff like that. So, but current drive, they're thinking about scoring. That's all they're doing, thinking about scoring right now. And so let's see, 80s back says, let's see, he says, JB as a receiving core, ready you place A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith in the NFL. 1, 2, or well, I have to say, probably at that number 2, depending on Johan Dotson and what he can contribute there and stuff like that. I do love what Houston has going on with those 3 guys that they have because I really love Tank Dell more than I like, Johan Dotson. But if Johan Dotson can be the receiver I believe that he can be, well, that would certainly elevate them for sure. But certainly up there. It's either, 1 or 2. They're certainly up there. But man, 4 times today. 80s is breaking his own record. Braden says, what a catch. Now let's see this catch here. Because remember, you just need 1 foot. That's all you need. Secure the ball there. Looks good to me. Let's see another angle here. Foot, even at the elbow. Should be good. Let's see. 80 says, Braden, how are you doing? Braden says, I'm doing good, 80s. And again, checking out that replay there. Yeah, that elbow hits first. Secured it. And again, the ruling was that the pass was complete. So you need to see enough evidence to make you feel like it should be overturned. But the pass, original call, was completed with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. Let's see. Let's see. 80 says, Braden, you still playing ball? Okay, so the call is confirmed. The call is confirmed. It was indeed a catch. So now, red zone. Can the defense make a play? Braden says, no, I'm past that, 80s. All right, so here we go. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go right now. LSU, they are eyeing a touchdown here. If you're USC, you bend, but can you not break here defensively? This would be huge for USC if they can get a defensive stand here. As for LSU, obviously a touchdown puts you in a great place. 21-yard line. USC showing pressure. Gives it to the running back off the left side there, brought down, picks up 3 yards. If he could have got away from that guy, he could have really did some damage there. But 2:22 left to go here in the fourth. Now they can take this one all the way to the 2-minute mark. Let's see. 80 says, I still can't believe JB was playing Madden during practice. 80s is never going to forget that one. But yes, JB chose Madden over practice back in high school. I mean, practice? Braden says, good tackle in space. Yes. All right, the 2-minute mark right now. And let's not forget, USC has one timeout. LSU has all three. 2nd and 7 situation here. Nussmeier has been gold so far in this one. He's 29 of 35 for 304 yards and 2 touchdowns. Can he come through once again? Man, we love these photo finishes, and that's exactly what we're going to get today. Let's see. 80 says AI said practice. And so 80s, when you gonna get your boy Allen Iverson to give JB a free signed jersey? You know, when you're gonna get Allen Iverson to get your boy a jersey? I still want one of those vintage AI jerseys. Actually, I want one with the 76ers. I also want one with the Nuggets as well. And I want one with Carmelo Anthony for the Nuggets also. I don't care much for when he's with the Knicks, but when he's with the Nuggets, for sure. There's a lot of jerseys that JB wants. But right now, we are currently at that 2-minute mark. So we're currently at the commercial. But when we come back, man, are we in a great situation here? And again, if you guys wanted to go to overtime, just put JBOT in the chat if you are rooting for overtime here, in which overtime would be lovely. Braden says he'll send me a nice Eli Manning jersey. I appreciate that, Braden. That would certainly help me to start a fire or something like that. Nancy 80 says, I'm sorry, you're too young to remember Dr. J. And so, oh, good old Dr. J. And so, but man, Braden, you can certainly keep that jersey, man. You can keep that jersey. Let's see. RC says, JB, you ready for this to finish? I know. And so JB's feeling good. JB's feeling good. Now, yesterday, 3 streams did take a lot out of your boy. It took a lot out of your boy. Not gonna lie. Parlay says JB triple OT. And so the OG wants OT, triple OT at that. And so, hey, JB's good for up to 5 overtimes tonight if it took that far. Up to 5 overtimes. Now, anything after that, your boy be like, just end it. But 5 overtimes, your boy can certainly do that. All right. But you know who doesn't want who doesn't want overtime? LSU. They want to win this one. So let's see. A touchdown would almost pretty much assure that no overtime. It certainly would. Receiver goes in motion, fakes it to the back, bootlegging, throws it behind the guy, incomplete. So behind the intended target there, incomplete. Now you got a 3rd and 8 situation. RC says JB 18 overtimes. RC is on one today. Oh, you can feel the pressure here. They certainly want to get a touchdown, those LSU fans. 3rd and 8. Who's going to make the play here, the Tigers or the Trojans? 3 seconds right now on the play clock. Call a timeout. Let's snap it instead. Throws it up there, and that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, but there is a flag. There is a flag, and we hate when penalties are the determining factor here, but let's see what they call. Hashtag just pick up the hanky. Just pick up the hanky, man. Just pick it up. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see, but let's see. 80 says, JB, how many likes? And so let JB pull up his phone so I can see how many likes we got right now. Let's see. Got to check through my phone here. It doesn't show me from this screen, so let me take a quick look and see. All right, so far, JB is seeing 17 likes. All right, so 17 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20 before it's all said and done. Oh, it just jumped up to 19. Okay, let's get those likes in. Appreciate it. All right, so Ramos, can he come through in the clutch here and tie this one up? A minute 51 remaining. So USC is going to have plenty of time to try to go down there. And I say get a field goal. But first things first, you got to make this one. It's got to make this one. Hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So we're all tied up 20-20 in this one with a $1:47 left to go. SC has one timeout. LSU has all three timeouts. So, man, it's going to be interesting. Laney says 19 likes. And so, man, let's get those likes up. We can get a couple more in here. We can get a couple more in here. 80 says 30 likes. Let's go. You say King Belichick. Oh, man, does it not do the thing anymore? Let's see. 80 says, can JB hang with OT? And so JB's up for OT. After doing 3 streams yesterday, OT is light work after that. RC says at least they got all 3 timeouts. And so, yes. Absolutely. That Oregon-Idaho game being 24-14, that was wild. That was wild. That left me with a lot of questions. RC says, fingers crossed, overtime, and overtime. Oh, man. All right, so LSU getting ready to kick the ball off. This is what it all comes down to. The final minutes here of the fourth quarter. So right now, can Moss come through for his squad and be the hero to guide his team down there? Kickoff on the way, no return. So they'll start off from their own 25-yard line here with a $1:47 to go. Now, how much confidence should USC have in their kicker? Kenneth says how much time is left in the game? A minute and 47 seconds. That's how much time is left in that one. And so, let's see. 80 says, JB, did you see Deadpool Wolverine? And so, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, man, guys. This has got to be extremely nerve-wracking right now. Can this quarterback keep his poise here and guide the troops down here? Oh, man, a minute 47. You've got one time out. Wonder how far they got to go for to get in field goal range. Let's see. 80 says, if there is overtime, a record-breaking super chat is coming. And so, well, there you have it. There you have it. We're all rooting OT for sure. But let's see what happens here. From their own 25-yard line, in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Moss throws, caught by the back, cuts up, fights for the extra yards, brought down there, picks up 5 yards on the play. 1:35 left to go. Second down coming up. I said this will come down to who gets the football last. Now they're at their own 30-yard line. 1:25 left to go. Shotgun here, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back here. Quarterback has it. LSU only sends 3. Throws it short, gets the completion. That's going to be a first down. A minute 15 left to go here in the fourth. So they're just steady, just moving and moving RC says, JB, I'm a little afraid I'm about to start back over from 0 subscribers. Well, at least you have people that you can, let them know about your second channel, well, next channel, and they can switch over as well. But I certainly understand that. Moss throws it over the middle. Completed. He's a yard shy of that first down marker. 58 seconds right now. Again, we're all timeout. USC has 1 timeout remaining here. And they've got a senior. His career long is 48 yards. Michael Lance. Let's see what he's got potentially, but still 44 seconds here. Can LSU generate a little pressure here with their front? Running play, gets the first down, still fighting forward there. 35 seconds here. So 35 seconds here. And so I feel it's going to come out to a long field goal. RC says on the second sports page, that is JB. And so I'd be highly concerned if all your subscribers disappeared overnight. That would be nightmarish. All right, throws it, completed, goes out of bounds. 22 seconds remaining. Good job getting out of bounds there on that one. Great catch. They are getting closer to field goal range there. Another 8 yards, and they should be there. But of course, you want to get as close as possible, make it as easy as possible. He did miss a 22-yarder earlier in this game. I can't emphasize enough. I saw the same thing with Minnesota kicker when he missed, and I was highly nervous about him kicking the field goal, and he missed the game winner also. The kid missed it from 22 early on, but we'll see if he's recovered from that. LSU made some substitutions on defense here. Again, all tied up. Ball right now at the 42-yard line of LSU. Snaps it. Throws it. Ball knocked down. Still 18 seconds. Again, they got 1 timeout still. So want to get some more yards here. Considering what Lincoln Riley's been doing so far this game, I wouldn't be shocked if he just calls a draw play on this next one. I would not be shocked at all. 80 says they need an emergency kicker. And so I didn't know they had one of those. An emergency kicker from this distance. If you need an emergency kicker, you ain't got a kicker at all. All right, but 2nd and 10. Awesome movement. Some movement on the offense. Now, Miller thinks it's on the defense, but of course he's going to think that. But man, who are they going to say it on? Come on now. This is highly intense. Highly intense. On the offense there, that's going to back him up. That's big. That's big. Penalties can and will hurt you. Come on, Big 77. You know better than that. You know better than that. The man moved like the last plate was at the cafeteria or something like that, man. You know better than that. 2nd and 15. Now they're at the 47-yard line of LSU. Moss throws one up there. Oh, what a catch. Despite the big-time hit. What a catch. RC says LSU is going down, folks. Parlay says the D-line shift got them twice to false start now. But there is a penalty. But what a play. What a play. I'm not sure if the safety was aiming to separate the football from his hands or his soul from his body with a hit like that, man. Wow. RC says, LSU, you got an interception. And so let's see. 80 says, let's see, 80 gifted 5 JB&M Sports Fanatic membership. And so, oh man, the MVP. The MVP. I mean, 80s is going to walk away with the game ball tonight, y'all. He's going to walk away with the game ball tonight. Parlay said, oh, he held on. Nice catch. He did. He knew he was going to get hit. Caught it with the left hand, secured it, and just took the hit. Said, I'm going to get hit anyways. I might as well make it worth it. Talk about a walking legend around campus if they win this game. Wow. 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 These players, they're very impressive. Let's see. 80 says, got those membership support, JB. And so, yes, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Absolutely. 5 of them. Wow, I appreciate that. JB appreciates that. Yes. RC says, but a flag? Oh, they're looking at targeting. They're looking at targeting. I'm not surprised at the speed in which he went in there. I am not too surprised, I guess. But what a catch. What a catch. Let's see, Parlay says targeting two. And so if you're LSU right now, you're nervous. You're really nervous right now if you're LSU. 13 seconds here. Those 3 timeouts aren't going to matter much with just 13 seconds. Wow. Braden says, what a catch. Braden says, what a catch. I mean, 80s has turned into Santa Claus here. Wow, as we all watch in anticipation. And right now, looks like we got, what, 22 likes so far? That is great. RC says that was a bell rattling hit, JB. And so, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But my man said it don't matter. He said it don't matter. Kenneth says, are you ready for some NFL game streams? Absolutely. And I will be streaming Thursday, the Ravens and the Chiefs and stuff like that. And then I'm going to find a way to see if I can, stream that Friday game as well. I'm going to do my best to try to stream that one also. And so let's see. 80 says, Braden and JB are awesome. We appreciate that. Again, we go back. We go back. Absolutely. So ruling on the field, targeting. Call is confirmed. So that hurts. And you talk about a terrible time for it. You talk about a terrible time for it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. 80 says, I heard JB will be live streaming tennis. Probably something that either Braden or Black Medicine started. Probably something like that. But that will not be the case. I doubt you guys want to hear JB say he dropped back. He swung. He swung again and connected. And another swing and connect. And another one. I doubt y'all want to hear that. It won't have the same effect. All right, but here we go. 13 seconds remaining in this one. SC runs the ball. Oh, and he's going to get a touchdown. So how about that? They said, we're not even going to let it come down to the kicker. We're not going to let it come down to the kicker. Woody Marks with the 13-yard touchdown. So unless we see some kind of crazy miracle or something like this is going to break the hearts and the backs of the LSU Tigers in this one. 8 plays, 75 yards, a minute 39 on this scoring drive. My goodness. My goodness. Wow. Let's see. RC says, JB, we need to live stream more hang gliding and some kayaking. Y'all want JB to really take over here when it comes to the sporting world here. 80 says, Zendaya made a tennis movie and she is fire. And so, yes, but JB, I mean, JB knows his lanes. He said, dang, no OT, so the money goes to the bartender, not JB. It's not over till it's over. But it seems that way. It seems that way. RC says, yes, you said she's your wife. She don't jump. She just doesn't know it yet. And so I got it. I got it. But man, that was a great play. That was a great play. Because I was still concerned about their field goal kicker messing it up. But that does it. So unless LSU is going to be able to run this kickback all the way, that should do it. But there's still 8 seconds, so we'll humor ourselves and see, because we've seen crazy things happen in college football. So let's see if there's anything crazy that's going to happen tonight. But man, USC, what a game, what a performance. I mean, Moss threw for 378 yards passing. But that time it was Marks who finished out there for that last touchdown run. That was his second touchdown run of the game. He's got 16 carries for 68 yards and a pair of touchdowns today. With 8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. What will LSU try here? They had one good kick return earlier early on, but they're not going to return it here. So from their own 25-yard line in 8 seconds here, and they need a touchdown. SM says, fight on, baby. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. RC says, would he marks the spot? JB puns intended. Oh, man. All right. Well, Nussmeier, tremendous game so far today. 29 of 37, 304, 2 touchdowns. Can't take that away from him, regardless of how this game finishes and stuff like that, especially if USC walks away with a victory. It looks like they're going to do. But with 8 seconds, you never know. A pass interference can certainly set you up in field position. So let's just see what happens. 8 seconds. Snaps the ball out of the shotgun from his own 25-yard line. Throws it. Threw an interception. And that will do it. Wow. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. Wow. And so 80 says, JB, there were a lot of blowouts this weekend, like Ole Miss and so on. What's up with the blowouts? And so 80s, everybody wanted to go out there, and it's like you go to, it's like you're in karate, right? And you know that there's a couple people that's just starting. They're definitely not good. No, don't know what they're doing and stuff like that. So you want to go against them to warm up. This was the warm up week for a lot of teams and stuff like that. That's quite frankly what it was. They wanted to feel good to start off the season and stuff like that. So some of them games got out of hand. Some of these teams were dropping 70 points in the first half and stuff like that. And the game that I thought was going to get ugly, like Oregon versus Idaho, was not ugly and stuff like that at all. But yeah, it was some one-sided matchups, a lot of games like rain delays as well, all that crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, we finally got a good one here. Now, Miami doing what they did to Florida, that shocked JB. That shocked JB. But USC pulls off the upset, and they win 27-20 over LSU. Wow. Wow. How about that? How about that? A win for the Big Ten over an SEC opponent. Take that. That's huge. Big win right there. Wow. What a game. 27-20, down to the wire. Wow. Brandon says, well, USC might be good. He says, great game. RC says, amazing game coverage, game streaming. Salute, JB. Thanks and appreciate it. I appreciate that. And of course, appreciate you, RC, coming through regularly. Jason says, fight on. What's good with you, Jason? Braden says, great stream, JB, and good night. Good night to you. 80 says, good night, everyone. JB, thank you for doing the stream. I had fun. Yes, as always. And again, JB will be back tomorrow. We'll have Boston College and we'll have Florida State as well. But man, RC says, Braden, he says 80s now that it's I'm sorry, that was you call it the end, not interception, not interception. Come on now. Interception. Parlay says, yeah, these teams both came to play. Props to them. Great win for SC. They did come to play, and they both have great quarterbacks. They're both going to win a lot of games here, and I wouldn't be shocked if they both found their way into the college football playoff somehow, some way. But hey, it's going to be a tough path. There's a lot of good teams to go through. Samuel says, why LSU? Oh, no, but great game, and oh, no, LSU. So sorry about that one right there for you, Samuel. But hey, there's a lot of great games left on the schedule, and you guys also have a tremendous quarterback in Nussmeier there, so that's a lot to look forward to. Him and Lacey, they're going to do some damage this year. Best believe that. So all you got to do is just run the table the rest of the way, and everything that you want is still in your control. Samuel says, you're out. Bye and good night. Yeah, good night. See ya. Parlay says, great stream. JB, appreciate that. And again, thanks for coming through once again, guys. And again, JB will be streaming again tomorrow. So looking forward to that. RC says, JB, before I let you pack up and get out of here, you expect tomorrow's game to be as good as well between Boston College and Florida State? I think it'll be good. It won't be a blowout. It won't be a blowout. And so that both teams are not built for a blowout right now. I think it'll be a good game. I think it will be a good game. Would it be as good as this one though? I doubt we'll get that lucky, but it should be a good matchup. I think it'll be a close matchup between Boston College and Florida State. Now, if Florida State starts off 0-2, they'll hear a different, they'll be hearing a lot of things. SM says, great stream as always, JB, and go SC. Appreciate that, SM. SM times SC. How about that? Yes, Samuel says, tomorrow, see you soon later at the live stream. And so, yes, see you then. And he says, let's go LSU. That's what it's all about. You know, sometimes you lose that first game, but then you run the table the rest of the way. Believe me, this team will continue to get better and better and better. SC just made a couple of plays, but it could have easily have been the other way. And so Kenneth says, yes, the Noles win. And so that's what he's expecting there. So I'm looking forward to it. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming through. Again, you guys are the real MVPs. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow on the live and stuff like that between Boston College and Florida State. But with that being said, thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Take care and enjoy your start to Labor Day. And see you guys soon.